Yo, embrace the wave.
Get it back.
Podcast, man. Episode 80.
0.
That's Is Randy Moss 80? Was he 80?
I don't know who's 80.
I feel like maybe
Randy
he was
Moss,
88.
You know, niggas used to moss everybody.
Moss niggas, that's crazy. Like we mossing
Go up on
niggas.
top. You just got moss.
Maybe I'm
He's
bugging.
one of. What is he?
No, okay, it's 84. Damn. I don't know
I
no
don't know
nigga
who
in
wears
80.
80. I've never seen. I feel like I've never seen somebody wear 80.
Like, oh yeah, it's just random niggas.
Yeah,
It's probably some good niggas, but it's like some
Who they got? Who the
Mark
top?
Campbell.
Nah. Who the top on the list?
Oh shit, Danny Amendola. Danny Amendola, bro.
Oh my god. No.
Yo,
way.
what was
Danny?
the Hispanic dude?
Which one?
Was he 80? The Patriots dude. Hernandez?
Oh,
Was he 80?
Hernandez?
I don't know if he was. Okay, nah, he wasn't. That'd be crazy.
I don't think so.
That'd be wicked, bro.
Hey, that would have had to been a wicked pod today.
Yeah.
Something was crazy.
Demon Song Pod?
Demon timing.
Yeah, nah, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, shoot. Nah,
What
that's
the
crazy.
hell? What you doing?
That's crazy. Yo, Evan on the pod, bro?
Oh, so you stayed for the pod, right?
Yeah, that's why I came actually.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, perfect.
I was like, something was tingling. I was like,
Yeah.
there's
Okay.
something in the air.
How you doing?
That's crazy.
Doing good. It's not
Is that
recording
no
now.
Now we recording, yeah.
So, yeah, I got a couple new ones. I got this one. I just got
Oh,
one.
yeah,
new
dude.
one. Just hurt like crazy.
I'm trying to get tatted, bro.
Hurt. Yeah, what's up?
Wait, let me see your tat, bro.
I forgot you had one.
Yeah, the
one
one.
over
Yeah, I was
here.
saying like that was like
One is
nice.
cat.
Yeah.
This one.
You forgot
And
the
then
fucking
I
leg?
got one over here now.
You
I
got
didn't
one
know
on your
that.
rib too?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to get one like a small one here. Is that OD? That's feminine or nah?
Nah, bro. It's whatever.
Niggas told me that was feminine. And I was
Who
like,
told you
damn.
that?
Yeah, who told you
Fuck
that?
that
I
nigga.
don't
Yeah.
know. Was it Amanda?
Oh, Amanda.
Nah, because her sister got one. And I was like, yo, low key, I like the spot of it.
It's a good spot.
But I was like, alright.
I mean, if you trying to, what you want something that you can hide a little more?
something that's like not big, just something small. So it's like, it's noticeable, but it's not like, yo, oh, he really tatted like that.
I mean, cool ones for not noticeable one. I feel like always your leg. You could throw one right here.
It's calm, yeah.
I like that spot though. That's
Yeah, it's like a
fucking
cool-
spot.
yeah, something
it's
small.
A subtle spot, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck that
subtle.
bitch, you-
Yeah.
I know.
Man, they hating, bro. Niggas
They
hating.
hating on you, bro.
Hey, I guess it's because the inspiration is just from her sister. So I'm like, okay, I guess
It's
technically,
a
right?
woman.
It's like,
A woman gets a tattoo here? Nah.
yeah.
You're mad gay. You're mad gay, bro.
Well, what was the idea? Like if it was like a pony or something.
I'm
like,
telling
alright,
you,
you know, but
Depends
like,
on
There was a dope ass. I'm gonna show you within the next like 10 minutes or something like that, bro.
Alright,
It's,
he's designing it right now.
it's like somewhere,
It's
bro.
not done yet.
For
Somewhere.
what
gotta
I
find the
recommend, because I feel like you're like me, is like, make sure you look at that every single day.
pictures. Tough shit. It's like.
Put it
yeah.
as your screensaver and look at it and see like if you
Look at
fuck
it.
with it. And
Yeah.
then put it on your body.
How do you feel about yours? Cause you probably be forgetting that you have it. Like you
Yeah.
don't
You
even
forgot
realize.
which leg it was on.
Yeah, right. 'Cause you don't
I completely
even.
forgot. That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, it's like, it's whatever at this point, because. But like what I did was I had it on my screensaver for like a year, like before I got it for like a couple months.
Yeah.
I was like, do I fuck with this? And I was like, yeah, I fuck
And then
with
do it. Yeah.
And then I put it on. I was like, all
That's
right.
how it is, bro. Yeah.
And then this one I got because I was forced into this one.
What?
Oh, what
I
is it?
wouldn't- I
They
got,
held you down or something?
I got, yeah, for real, actually.
Said.
I got this one for me, Lawrence, and EJ. This is
Oh,
like
shoot.
like a bro thing.
Oh, that's
Like,
hard.
It's supposed to be like hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
Oh, yeah.
And so each one of us are like one of them. I'm
Which
speaking
one
no
are
evil.
you?
Wait, so that's
Speak no
3.
evil, 'cause I talk a lot.
Is that speak for all of them? All 3 of them is speak?
No,
One of
no.
them's
So
eyes,
I'll
one of
speak.
them's
Mhm.
mouth, one of them's-
He's,
Oh, okay, bad, bad.
somebody's hear no evil, and the other one is see no evil.
Bro said somebody. You forgot?
I want to
Forgot who
say,
the-
I want to say, hear no evil is Lawrence,
Yeah.
and then see no evil is EJ.
You don't
That's
make it
hard.
wrong, man.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what I want to say. I want to say that, but all I remember was when we did it, I was super upset because I was first.
yeah.
They forced me to go first, and I was because I was like,
Bro,
I'm
have
really
faith.
hesitant. I was like,
Like-
I don't know if I want to fucking do this, like, you know. And then the girl,
Yo.
she was like, yeah, he's gonna go first. They were like, oh, he's gonna go first. I'm like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? And she went at it, and then she did it, like, however she was gonna do it. So they kind of tested it out on me
That's
first,
kinda fucked up.
and I was like, damn.
Yeah, nah, bro is, yeah.
But now I got it, so I'm like, all right, it is what it
They
is. You
don't
know,
have
tied
it,
in
they
front.
check
They
it
all
out.
have it.
Alright,
They ain't
okay.
check it out.
If that'd be
I would have been the one to
problem.
check it out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
you
That's how they did it.
You a third, so
I
you
was the nigga to check it out. I
Like,
was not gonna lie to you.
hey.
I would have been the one to be like, you know, I
You
don't
know
think I like that design.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for something else. So it is.
Yo,
Yeah, they did the
that's
right thing.
OD, bro.
They did the right
They knew what they were doing.
They did the right thing.
That's
I
hilarious.
was like, yeah, I guess it is what it is. So I got 2 on me now. Well, that, I don't know if that counts as.
Nah,
multiple.
that's definitely.
That's like that gotta be 3,
That's
right?
the thing. Like, do you count it by like the fuck? Cause
By
like
each?
It hurt like
nah,
3.
deadass. So if you
Hit
know,
like 3.
It's 3 images. So fuck it. That's 4 tattoos.
That's
now.
4 tattoos.
Maybe even 5 if you consider, or like if we break up into it's a snake with a dagger in the heart, right? Boom, boom, boom. You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
Maybe it's like what you do in the sitting, I guess.
That's the way I.
Because you would count it as that. You count each one
whatever
as
the
different.
stencil was.
Yeah, what the
That's
stencil
1.
was 1.
Yeah.
So if that's then that kind of all right.
So it's like 2,
Maybe
really.
that's the new rule.
That's
That's the new
You
rule.
crazy, bro.
Whatever
How you been, though?
stencil. I've been good, man. I mean, I've been so much weird shit has happened in the past. I don't even know how long it's been, but so much weird shit, bro. I feel like it's shit that I needed to go through though to kind of be a person who I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know? So
I seen your brother was in Mexico. Would you go with
he's
them?
in Spain right now.
Spain.
He's in Spain. But yeah,
Wow.
I didn't go to Mexico because I didn't want to be with the fam for too long. So
Damn.
I was like, let me not.
Fuck that. What's that?
I mean, I was like, I can't
Y'all
be
be
in the
alright.
same house with them for a couple hours. I can't be on a plane with them. I can't be in a room with them. That's too much for me. But yeah, bro, a lot of fucking. I feel like I've been dealing with a lot of rejection in my life lately. As of recently.
Rejection.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Like type, but like it's.
Break it down.
I guess.
How do you feel about rejection? Matter of fact.
You know, I feel like
How do
my
you feel about
yeah,
rejection?
bro. It's my relationship with it has changed because at the end of the day, like rejection is just redirection. You know,
Right,
so
that's
it's
a
like
bar.
it's like I'm not
It's
gonna.
a bar, yeah.
And it's also an opportunity to kind of evaluate how much you value yourself. Like
Mhm.
why is this rejection? So why am I taking it so personally? What does it mean about how I think about myself? So now it's more like I don't want nothing that's not for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna try and force nothing. I feel like
Mm.
that goes with women and everything, with the music, bro. It's been like there's so much external energy that's like kind of forcing me, makes me feel like I'm like forcing myself to do it. Or
Yeah,
pursue shit
got
that I
that.
don't even know if I want to pursue. A lot of ego shit, bro. I feel like I've broken down my ego several times. I do it every day. Like,
Every
Got
day.
to.
you know, you gotta
Guide
do
yourself,
it
bro.
every fucking day,
Gotta
bro.
guide yourself,
You
bro.
know, it's-
Nah, I
yourself.
think rejection. I think rejection is a normal part of life and
It
growth,
is.
right? Like you need to understand that, you know, like you said, not everything is for you.
Yeah.
Not everything is like, and sometimes it's a blessing.
yeah,
Other things are blessings, right? Like,
Can
know,
you
not-
contribute though? Can you contribute to the rejection? Like, what if it was good for you, but you did something to contribute to the rejection?
oh, for sure.
But
Like,
then it's like,
ooh.
yeah. So then technically you still gotta fight, cause technically it's
So-
like you don't just let it go. You
Yeah.
gotta still kind of fight for that thing.
Here's the
'cause-
thing, right? What I kind of realized when it comes to rejection, it's like, all right, it's not the rejection, like the actual separation of an opportunity of whatever it is I'm pursuing, whether it be a relationship or a job.
Yeah.
It's not the rejection that hurts; it's my interpretation of that rejection.
Yeah.
So it's not the rejection I received; it's I'm rejecting myself as a result of that rejection.
Yeah.
So it's like, once, you know, I'm still getting past that, but once I became aware of the fact, like, no, it's not about that. It's about my relationship to what I think that means about me.
Mhm.
So it's like, all right, let's say you pull up on a girl, she's like, no, it's like,
Am I ugly?
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, what
am
is
I
it?
ugly? Am I
Mom.
just not? Or it's like revalidating
Yeah.
shit,
Mhm.
like, you know, the self doubt, like, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I'm not good. That this, that, and
Like,
the
what is
third.
it?
So it's
Mhm.
hitting all the bullets because that's, you know, what
That's
I'm
what
seeing.
you do. Yeah.
And in a way, it's like it's that same energy that prompts me to pull up in the first place. And
Yeah.
usually when I do, because I'm not fully, that's not really what I do. It's like it's usually on some fucking weird shit. You know,
Yeah.
that I'm nervous, I'm stressed out. I stuttered, and like, we're not even talking about it. But that
It
type
be
of
like
shit,
that.
yeah, it just be like that. But like that's when it's like, that's how you know it's inorganic. You know, like, and I'm not trying to fucking pursue nothing that's not,
For you.
yeah, or in
Yeah,
line.
not
with
organic or
things.
not
Yeah, bro.
not gonna give you life, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
life. Yeah.
That's all you got, man. I feel like I've come to terms with how uncomfortable I feel on a daily basis just with like personal shit. So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let anything hurt me more than I've hurt myself already. You know, because it's like that's not fair to me. You know, I do it best. So fuck it. You know, I'm not,
That's life, bro.
So I'm
For
not
real.
gonna-
You gotta die every day, bro.
gotta die every
For
day.
real.
Got to.
Yeah, no, that's.
That's just becoming a better person, I guess. You know, you gotta keep evaluating yourself.
Yeah. How is it different though between? Cause I say if we're talking about rejection right now, the only two instances I can think of is either just women, or a job,
Yeah.
or okay, you're saying music, I say music too. Like
Yeah.
maybe like on
Creative
someone won't
pursuits.
give you a future or
Yeah.
won't promo you. Those are only 3 things I could think of, but they're all kind of different. I would say, because like a job, if a job rejects you, you're not. I don't know. You won't take it as like if a woman rejects you, that's different. I feel like you're probably going to like reevaluate a lot more. Like that could mean a lot more to you than just a
Yeah.
job. Maybe it maybe not be.
Really? I don't know.
I think
Sometimes I
so.
feel like it's the opposite. I mean, I guess for me, like if a shorty reject me, I'll be like,
I mean, you just have mad shorties though. You different though.
no.
Like you just you
Nah,
like.
see,
Exactly.
no,
You
that's
You
not
just not really yeah.
That's
You,
not,
it
that
don't-
narrative, no.
not-
that
yeah,
narrative
so-
is not valid.
I feel
That's
yeah.
a-
So it don't
not
hit
a
you like
valid
that.
narrative.
It don't hit you
That's
like that
That's
now.
not something he's even allowed to comment on.
Yeah,
I don't
don't
even-
even-
I
it
don't think that's a
hit
valid
like
narrative
that
at
no
all.
more.
I don't.
mean,
I
no,
don't-
but I'm not
It don't
gonna,
hit you like
I'm
that
not
no
gonna
more.
not say that that's not the case because
No,
he's got a lot going for
no,
him, so I'm
no,
not
no.
gonna fucking-
That's not the case.
but
That's not the
plead fifth,
case.
if you will, you know?
That's not. Let's take that narrative and just
You
throw
go.
it off to the bridge,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Let's
you
throw
go.
it off the
Into
bridge.
water.
But what I'm trying to say is like I guess like when somebody doesn't, it's like anybody you meet, right? When somebody doesn't fit your vibe or doesn't fit your personnel, like I'm not taking it out on me. Like I'm just not their cup of tea. That's just their
Yeah.
preference.
Yeah.
I don't have to be everybody's preference.
You
You know
right.
what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fit to somebody else's standard,
That's
right?
true.
But like for a job now, it's like more. It's kind of more structured of like, okay, maybe you
Oh.
didn't get this job because of this, this, and this.
Yeah.
So you could kind of work on, oh, okay, maybe I need to get this, and I can kind of elevate myself for maybe the next opportunity, and then
Yeah.
That's how I see it. I can read
Counterpoint though, with a job, sometimes it's not even really just about you though. Like it'll be 100 applicants.
Mhm.
Sometimes someone just has 5 years more of
Mm.
experience. Like it's not even necessarily.
yeah. And that point is.
But then with a woman though, to get to a point of rejection, you applied first though. For some reason, you thought that it was gonna work
It's
out.
one-on-one,
Because if
you know?
she
Yeah.
said yeah, then y'all going together. But now that's a rejection. I was like,
Yeah.
nah, the vibe. After like maybe a year, you look back and be like, yo, it was for the best though. But in that moment, you pursued her for some reason because you
I
thought
thought
it
she
was
was cute.
yeah in that
But
time.
like, if she thinks that I'm not her thing, like,
yeah.
it is what it is. I'm
Or
not
even
gonna,
just like not even just cute, like y'all, you just thought like in my experience, I thought like, oh yeah, we. And I'm saying we fit for some reason. Obviously, after 6 months a year, I'm like, oh, thank God that
Right,
shouldn't work
fit,
out because it was for the
exactly.
better. But in that time, you was going all in. Like she rejected you, so now okay, boom. But if she didn't reject you, then okay, y'all would have been
I get what you're saying.
regardless though.
I guess,
Kinda,
yeah. I mean, like,
yeah.
I guess you could, yeah. It could say like it may hurt, like it could hit you in the sense that we're like,
Yeah,
but like again, like I don't feel like everybody's made for anybody.
yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
if I know I'm cool with myself, right, and she rejected me, like, okay,
Yeah.
like on to the next one. Like, yeah, she was pretty, and I think we could have had something, right? But like, what
Yeah.
is it? It's like it didn't spend too much time on it.
I felt that.
It hurts more. Rejection hurts more from a girl when it's like you were really pursuing her.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
more
more
like
so.
a build up of like,
It's like, damn.
oh yeah, I took her on a date, this and that, and then that's in that case is like, yeah, because you invested more time, and you're like, all right, well, all right, look at me
No
now, like,
return
you
on
know, what the
investment,
fuck?
kinda.
But I'm still not gonna be like, damn, I could have done this, and it. Like
Yeah.
it's just, it is what it is, right?
Yeah,
Like if she
I
wasn't
felt that.
feeling me, she was just taking me for dates. Like she was just taking me for my dates. Like that is what it is. That's what it is, right? Like
Yeah.
it's more.
But I mean, rejection can still be after. What if y'all are already together, and then y'all end up breaking up for some reason? That can. I feel like that still kind of goes into rejection too, because there is a reject.
That
It's just
is-
not the
that's-
traditional. Oh, it's
Yeah,
just.
no, it's definitely rejection. In
But
some
now
way, shape,
it's
or form.
yeah.
Is it rejection?
I think
Not in that. Not in the traditional
Is it
sense of
rejection,
like.
or is it just
Interesting
like
It's not. It's.
separation.
Yeah,
separation?
separation.
That's
It is
different,
as a
though.
result
but it's still a
of both.
different. Like.
the rejection is
It's,
like
it's still the same.
All right, so boom, we could think
Yeah.
about boundaries, right? So if you set a boundary, you're essentially rejecting something from happening. So in a relationship, you could be like, all right, I'm like that. I feel like a breakup is like the essence of rejection. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're like no more. You know, it's like if you take a shot, if you shoot, you gotta shoot. The ball's
Yeah,
in
you
the
gotta
air,
shoot,
you're
but-
not
yeah.
getting rejected if you miss.
I mean,
What do you mean?
If you miss the shot, you're
But
not
I'm
getting
saying
rejected.
you can only get rejected if it's like
If
in the
you-
process, if there's like some kind of process involved.
in the process where somebody else goes no.
Yeah, but you had to take the shot though.
You know what I'm saying?
So
though?
what I'm saying is like the
Right, if you-
relationship is the shot, you know, and it's like what quantifies whether or not it goes in maybe married. I don't know, but it's one of those things. So I just feel.
Because I feel like more relationship is more like a full-on play at that point.
Oh,
where you're passing and everything, and then
Yo,
you're
Evan,
going.
why don't you sit down, bro?
and then,
Sit down
it's
with
like
us,
a game.
man.
Yeah, might as well.
I have trouble talking when I'm sitting down.
I felt that.
Okay.
I felt
To be
that.
honest. Yeah,
I was gonna say.
But like I feel like a relationship is more like of
I
a
appreciate
game.
it, though.
But I mean,
Where it's like you run a play and you're playing like with your teammate, right? And then when you're not noticing your teammates is not really, you're not concluding well with your teammate. You're not really mixing well.
but
can't
you're
run
still in the
play you
game
want.
though.
Then you lose the game. Your game is
Yeah.
like, all right, we're not a good
Because-
team together.
He's talking about
so you're
miss.
saying it. All right, so I guess that's just a matter of like semantics.
Yeah, I feel like
we
it's
don't-
semantics.
we
You
don't-
kind of
we
saying the
don't-
same.
How you, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
rejection is like
Okay, yeah.
for rejection to me. What rejection means to me is like, I put something out there, right, and
Mhm.
somebody's reviewing it and they say
Boom,
no.
Boom.
But
Okay,
I mean,
but-
that doesn't have to just mean a beginning though, because
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
until it ends. Because every day you're accepting it
That's what I'm
until
saying.
the one day
Yes,
you don't.
Yes, it's an acceptance
Yeah,
until it's a
every
rejection.
day.
Every day you gotta
Yeah.
reject shit and you gotta accept shit.
Like with a
So what are you
relationship,
letting into
you
your life
dating.
versus
Yeah.
because after that it's like, all right, that's boom, that's rejection because it's like finite. You know, it's like, all right, there's all this acceptance behind it, and boom, just because there was acceptance previously doesn't mean that, you know. Because I think it kind of also puts it into the perspective of like it's an everyday thing.
It's an everyday,
Like,
yeah,
it's a
right?
present thing. You're constantly making an active choice.
Every
whether
day.
you accept and whether you reject, and that's life in general. You kind of give energy to the things that you accept, and whatever you don't want, what you reject.
Yeah.
You know, I think reject is more like a verb.
Mm-hmm.
The overall, like the noun would, I guess, be like what would the noun be? Well, I guess rejection.
Yeah,
But,
reject.
like-
yeah, I guess.
But what's another way to say
To
like
say-
if rejection is
rejection-
what? It's
Or
it's a
separation
redirection.
is
I think
technically.
it is a redirection.
Yeah.
It's like I don't
Or
know,
separation.
a
Or,
separation.
All right.
but we just mean that we
What was the general question though? What was the overarching?
we
question?
was talking about rejection,
rejection.
but I was talking about you could also reject while being in a relationship,
Yeah.
dating, marriage, like because everything in life, like
Yeah.
someone who's brolic who works out, you have to work out every day. It's not
Yeah.
like you just work out once
Yeah.
and that you set for life. You got to work out every single day.
Exactly.
You making
And if you
music,
stop-
Yeah, you
that's
got
what
to
I'm
do
saying,
it
your
every
point
day.
Where it's like if you stop working out, are you rejecting working out?
Not
Not
really.
necessarily.
For that day.
Not necessarily.
Not really.
You fail for that day.
No, not
You know
really.
You know what I mean? That's
Not
that's
really.
how I see it.
It's
I-
just
I
like
got
you
that.
didn't, you just didn't go to, you didn't
But that's what
reject
it
it.
like. Is
Like
it?
somebody didn't throw the gym at me and I was like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in your mind, that's
Nigga
you
threw a weight
did.
at me. Like, ah,
Nigga
fuck
said
that.
the
Just-
Neo shit.
I
Nigga
just,
said,
yeah.
Nigga does all the
no, you know
dumbbells
what I'm
and
saying?
shit.
Like,
I mean, well, from another point of view, technically that's what's happening. Spiritually, that you rejecting it spiritually, like
Yeah,
not
you-
physically, but that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Because we all talk about it's not the end, it's the lead up. It's the journey though.
Mhm.
It's not like you just brolic. You just
Mhm.
not so you know I know
how many
fake
times you
deep shit.
rejected the gym now?
Nah, I be hey, I be like 20. I be like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
Like niggas be rejecting a lot then, right?
Niggas
Like,
be rejected. That's life
like
though.
I reject, like if I pass a gas
I mean-
station, am I rejecting filling up my car?
Yeah, I think that's
Well,
at the root of it. It's like, yeah,
that's- yeah.
I don't want
Because
you gas.
if you talk
know?
about
Yeah.
relationship, right? There could be days where you're not a good, like you're rejecting your relationship in that day. Like you just didn't do, you know what I'm saying? What you supposed to like. Okay,
Yes,
y'all
okay.
didn't communicate. Y'all didn't show each other love.
Boom.
Y'all kind of ignored each other for that day. Y'all technically in a relationship, but y'all just weren't in a relationship that day. You rejected it for that day. You keep doing that, and then y'all really not gonna be in a relationship. Know what I'm saying? The next day you gotta, you know, what I'm saying?
All right.
That's it. Not
Okay,
you know,
okay.
I know fake deep shit, but like, like, I feel like that's kind of
Okay, this is what reject means in the
Okay,
dictionary.
okay, all right, yeah.
Let's see. As a verb.
white man's
dismiss as-
definition. Using the
definition.
white man's
Absolutely.
definition, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, Dr. Moore would not approve.
So what am I supposed to look at? Blackdictionary.com?
Black dictionary,
Let's see what blackdictionary.com says.
Urban Dictionary, bro.
Urban Dictionary? Urban Dictionary about to give me some.
Now I'm saying
freaky
that
shit, bro.
you can.
When the girl you love with all your heart has no feeling for you at all.
So it's like a lack of reciprocation.
Yeah,
But that could also be
in it.
like a way, like if you think about it, maybe the job wasn't.
That's Urban Dictionary.
Is it? I feel like there's
I'm gonna give you the
more.
real
Yeah.
Oxford.
Yeah.
The Oxford, alright? Dismiss, this is as a verb.
Yeah.
Dismiss as inadequate, inappropriate, or not to one's taste.
Yeah, essentially.
That can happen because
That's a
what we
verb.
that can happen at any point though. Like if you talk about in a
And that's
relationship,
what I'm saying in the
yeah.
sense of like in the beginning, right? If some girl was like, you put up on a girl and she say, she rejects you. It's not her taste.
But that
It's
could
not her
happen
vibe.
after 2 years of
I feel
dating
like
too.
A lot of things mattered behind the emotions you put behind that rejection. Because in my mind, it's like when I hear rejection, I think of like,
Yeah.
you know, like there's a lot of emotion, a lot of visceral emotion behind that. Versus like a job, they're not like,
Yeah.
but they're also like, you know.
You
Well, I
know
mean, they
what
could
I'm
be
saying?
like,
I
hey,
feel like
nigga.
it's just not.
They're
It's just
not
like,
up to standard.
Yeah, the
It's
standard
like
that
the
they want,
frequency
you know,
isn't
yeah.
fucking. It's not.
I mean,
sync.
technically, they like, even though you got bills to pay, nigga, go find some other way to
Like,
make that shit.
actually
So
true. They're
technically,
like,
right? Like,
yeah,
hey,
no, all right, so.
So
And-
that's why I feel
That
like
hurts my
that's
feelings a
the
lot.
verb. That's the
it just
rejected
attacks
hobby.
different emotions.
Yeah.
It just attacks different. It's still attacking you, just a different part of you.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, but
Alright.
obviously it's gonna hurt you. And then as a noun,
Mm.
a person or thing dismissed as failing to meet standards or satisfy tastes.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta, yeah. So
So is
we
the break
can
of
both be
rejection?
right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not
I
up
guess
to,
you-
it's
I
not up
guess-
to my taste. And going to the
I
gym,
mean-
is it not up to my standard
Or
today? What
divorce,
is maybe
yeah.
your standards are different.
I
that day.
guess, yeah. I
Okay.
guess it depends on what your standards are.
But
right?
sure, yeah. But it could be a breakup, divorce, or whatever. Or just kind of
Yeah.
missing that at some point. But
Yeah, I
because
can see
yeah,
that. I guess.
So right, a question that's not like on my mind when I'm talking about this is like, everything is about the story that you tell yourself, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, in your mind, what story do you tell yourself about, you know, your identity and your situations you've been through? I feel like that's a very relevant thing. So like, food for thought. What story do you tell yourself, you
damn.
know, on a daily basis?
About what?
Anything. It could be about who you think you are. It could be about what you just experienced. It could be about, you know, decisions you're making.
I be self-hating. I'm not gonna lie.
Do what?
I be self-hating.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to
I'm
get
a
better though.
self-hater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, but because I see it do affect me sometimes. But
What do you think I feel like a lot of things have like a weird value to it, right? So let's say that, you know, self-hate. What do you think is the value behind that? Or what do you feel like it's, because I feel
I
like
think
everything we do
it's-
essentially does
I
have.
think for me,
Yeah.
it runs by from having foreign parents, where you always gotta do so much. There's always gonna be something you can do, right? Like,
Yeah.
and it's like sometimes
do
you be
better.
like, damn, I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I need to be
So-
doing this, and this.
So it's like could be a drive thing, could help with
yeah, like more of
your
a drive thing of where like, oh, I could be doing way more
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
what I am right now, and am I really reaching my full potential right now?
yeah,
And then you just be like, oh, nah.
I think that's probably one aspect of mine too. Probably, 'cause like every day I be like, yo, I gotta apply to these jobs or learn. I'm doing
I
these
gotta do
certificates
something,
and
yeah.
shit. But then sometimes it's like, yo, like you. 2 years ago, you'd be mad happy to be where you at right now, like on some real shit. Like, I'll be like, damn, Paul, you like doing everything we wanted to do. But me now, I'm like, it'd be like 9 p.m. I'm like, I'm not even working now. I should be enjoying just doing other stuff. Why am I like, I could pay my rent. I could do this. So why are you acting as if you are like homeless, like,
Exactly.
or
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
That's nice.
but you got to work on that though. That's the
That's
thing
true.
that
you
you got to
on
work.
that.
At least finding a good balance.
So right, when you think of, like, let's say when you're hungry, right? You feel most hungry because you're like, oh, I'm not gonna eat. I'm not eating. You're thinking about what you're not doing, right? So
Yeah.
that applies to, constantly feeling like you want to achieve more. It's because I feel like the focus maybe more so is on like what you don't have.
Yeah.
So when you focus and when you ruminate on what you don't have, that's a miserable experience because not only are you just like, oh, I don't have this, but it's also like you're not appreciating what is there.
Exactly.
So it's like a double kind of fucking,
That glass half, glass full,
Yeah,
glass middle, whatever type.
it's just like fuck the glass.
I just try to think of it like a comment, like you just gotta be,
You just gotta be.
kind
You
of.
just gotta be.
Cause I mean, you're creative too, but like
Yeah.
something I was talking to you about. Sometimes I say, okay, if you have a 9 to 5, find something to do outside of your 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But then the problem is, I see, is you try to make that your identity too. Like you being a creative isn't really you.
Yeah.
Even like, okay, at least you have a hobby, but the hobby isn't you. Like you are you. You just do the hobby.
Exactly.
Like,
you are you everywhere you go.
You create.
You know?
You're not a creative. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you
Yeah.
create. You're not a
Yeah.
creative. Like
No,
creative isn't
yeah.
you. Like you're. You know what I'm saying? I'm Paul. I create sometimes.
You don't need labels.
Yeah, you don't have
You
to.
don't need
Yeah.
labels, bro. I feel
Because then now you try to live up to those labels, but
Yeah.
then now you have to find something
Put yourself
else.
in a box, but you're not a fucking.
Yeah, like it's
you're
not.
You're not.
Yeah,
You can't catch air in a box.
it's hard
So,
though.
like, if you're formless, if you don't, that's something that I feel like I've been like wrestling with a lot.
Yeah.
You know, because getting into like the music world, there are so many people who like they live.
Yeah,
their
as
art,
if.
and they are whoever they are.
Yeah.
For me, I kind of just feel like I'm just like I introduce myself as like Evan at fucking like concerts and shit. Even though I should be like, oh, I'm Scholar. I just never took myself. I was like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm Evan, and they'd be like, oh, I'm like Dinosaur or whatever the fuck. T-Rex. And I'm just like, like, what's your real name though?
Yeah.
You know? And it's kind of, it made me feel weird because I got into music trying to find a community and trying to be like, oh, I want to be able to step into that, but it's like there's nothing to step into, you know. I don't want to like lie to myself, but it's also like.
In the sense of what? Like, what is there nothing?
Like I don't want to define myself by just being like, oh, I make music, because sometimes I fucking hate it and I don't
Yeah,
want to do it. Like,
exactly, yeah.
You know, most of the time I hate it and I don't want to do it, but it's like there's kind of like a little push
Love,
to do
hate?
it. Yeah, I hate it a lot though.
So, I mean, yo, it's like,
that shit so much. I hate that shit so much.
Nah,
and it would be fine if you have your own identity.
Yeah.
Because if you make the music your identity and then you hate it, then it's like,
It's like,
damn,
what
what
the
am I now?
fuck?
Yeah. You're like, what am I
Damn,
right
do I
now?
hate myself?
I feel like the problem is I was attaching myself to the goal more so than anything, not the process, not the art.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, oh,
The
I
destination.
can only accept that if I'm like making millions off of it.
Yeah.
You know, like that's gonna be the truth. But it's like,
Right. You really gotta put in that pain, put in that, you know, being
Yeah.
you gotta
put in
make
that
it
music,
music, before
make
that
the
shit
yeah.
happens.
Like
So
the
it's
destination is the journey, because I know
Yeah.
some people are trying to do YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
How they would talk, they'd be like, yo, for my first video, I gotta make sure I hit, the audience, and based on that,
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, you might just get like 0 views.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know what I'm saying? You're already
It's
thinking
like, I
about
give up.
what the audience likes. Like, nigga, no one, like, no one's gonna be
Nobody
watching that
knows
shit.
you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Nobody
already,
knows
you
you.
burning yourself out before you even start. Like, you not,
You.
I think someone said, like, you should make a 5-year plan, right?
Wow. Oh my.
And then tell yourself, if you don't hit that goal at the end of 5 years, would you still kind of do what you want to do? So if it's music, like in 5 years, you're gonna be either signed to a label or you got your own independent label thing
Yeah.
going on. You gonna
Yeah.
make money.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't hit that,
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
You cool
Are
with
you
it?
still gonna make music
Yeah.
or not? And then based on that answer, you kind of go from there.
Oh,
And
all
it's
right.
like-
So, right, another good question to ask
Yeah.
yourself. If you had no responsibilities as of today, what would you do with your life? How would you spend your day? And I feel like when you answer that question, you really
Yeah.
highlight the things in life that make you feel alive. And I feel
Damn.
like that's your roadmap, motherfuckers. That's your roadmap. You gotta be like,
I
what?
got mine. I just
What is
can't.
it? Then what? Yeah.
I mean, mine is some of my creative shit. I'll make
Boom.
videos,
Yeah.
make my films,
Yeah.
make beats, rap.
Yeah.
Like, obviously that shit don't pay no bills.
Yeah.
I mean, but if I had no responsibilities though,
Yeah.
If I had no
Shit.
responsibilities,
yeah.
no, like, bruh.
I'd be a nomad.
Nah, no matter-
I'd
Yeah.
be, you know what I'd actually be? Would be pretty cool. Would be like one of those chefs that be just traveling the country,
Like
the
Salt Bay type
world,
shit.
Yeah.
and then they be making
Yo,
food, picking up
yeah.
shit. That'd be sick, bro.
That was like Anthony Bourdain,
Yeah,
maybe,
something
like
or maybe he
that.
was just taste testing, but something like that, like
Maybe
traveling.
That'd be, bro. That'd be lit.
Salt Bay shit,
That'd be so lit.
Castro Bay or something like that.
Hey yo, hey yo.
Mm.
They calling me Castro man everywhere.
Yo,
Nah, but that would be lit.
Kinda cool.
But yeah, maybe some shit like that. I would probably travel, do something with traveling, meet mad
Because, bro,
people.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's important to highlight, like, bro, you got a lot of, like, you got a whole
Nigga go
fucking
everywhere,
job,
Yeah,
you know?
job,
Like, you're
job,
doing
yeah.
your thing. So it's like, it's cool to hear how you would want to spend your day, you know? Because I
Yeah.
feel like unless that is what you genuinely enjoy doing, like
Well-
if you have a passion for the work that you do.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say
Bro,
if
I'm
they
not
see
gonna lie.
this, yeah.
Yeah.
If not,
I was
you know what
thinking,
I'm
bro.
saying? You know,
Like with me,
nah.
I'm grateful for what I'm in. But then even me, like when I'm be applying to jobs and then like doing my certificates and all that, I'll be really thinking like it's not. I don't have a passion. It's something like I can do and it's
Mm.
stimulating that I could
Mm.
go out throughout the day. But it's
Mm.
something where it's like I don't like love it though. So it's
No,
like
I don't
I'm
love
not.
it.
It's like damn though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like even though like the work-life balance and all that is cool, it's like something where even just growing in that position in the IT industry and stuff, it's like it's not. I can do it, but I'm not one of those people that's like, yo, in my spare time I'm doing the home labs and then I'm building computers.
Facts.
I'm like, nah.
Facts.
So
Yeah, I
it's
think it's-
kind of scary because
It's
like
more
that's
of
what pays the
a.
bills.
I
though.
think it's more of a like, having something that could fund everything else.
Yeah.
That's more of it is right. Like I'm comfortable because I worked. I got
It's the
money.
Matrix though,
It's the Matrix.
because it's like we
the Matrix.
we don't want to, but it's like that's the reality. That's what you got to do, kind of. It's you know what I'm saying.
Especially in America, you gotta work.
Yeah. So yeah.
You gotta work, right?
Yeah.
It don't get no simpler than that. You gotta
Yeah.
work. You gotta do something, cause to fund whatever else you want to do. Like
Yeah.
there has to be an income behind something, right? Like it's really hard to do anything without it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's like that's the
It's
position we
unfortunate.
kind of in though. It's not like
Like I wish I had a rich dad
yeah,
that like could just fund everything for me. Like
yeah.
give me $1 million and I'll make something happen. I feel like with a
I
million.
guarantee something already happened.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
something
saying?
good, right?
Like,
But like, unfortunately, like we don't have that.
Yeah.
So it's like, but if I didn't have something to do, I'll probably try to do something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's I think it's very tough to. It's always a learning process when you're trying to learn yourself.
Yeah.
It's always a learning process, right? Like it's always something you want to do, something you're gonna get into. It's something that you're actually doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like trying to be about what you say you're gonna do, or actually do what you're gonna say to do. What you're gonna do.
Be
It's
about
like,
what you talk about.
Be about what you talk about. Essentially,
Just
right?
do, because you
Just
can
do
spend
it.
a lot of time just thinking,
thinking
like
about
planning, and then time goes by and you're like, damn, I didn't even do. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do.
You just gotta do it, even if like
Just like how you
whatever
gotta
it
do.
is, like whatever feeling you got to do something, do it.
Yeah.
And I feel like so much, at least for me, like I'm a big overthinker. So it's like
Wow.
a lot of
That is
times the
diabolical.
shit that I've
That was a big
done,
idea. right?
I think so.
like you can't think about it too much, because I feel like I try to tell myself narratives about the shit I do. You know, so if it's like, oh, I'm about to perform, it's like, oh, I gotta tell myself I'm like the best, this, that, and third. But it's like, no, in all reality, I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of afraid. I kind of
Yeah.
don't want to do this right
That's
now.
dope though. Like
You
that's
know?
something that's dope to perform your music. Like shoot, I just perform
was
in
so nervous
myself.
the first time, bro. I was shaking, but then I don't know.
Knees
it's
weak, arms.
Oh, shit.
You know? But like I don't think it's something I enjoy doing, because at the same time it's like I don't really care for people to hear my music or not. That's something I kind of
Yeah.
realized today, like with the whole social media thing. Like if you want your music out there, you gotta fucking put it on stage and be like, oh, this is all my content, this is who I am, da 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 da. But it's like I went to the studio last night and I made a song, and I'm like, I'm so glad I don't feel the urge to post this or like make an edit or to like try and be like, oh, please like my music, da da da. Like that was like for me, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's why I started doing it in the first place. And I feel like
Yeah,
I
for
lost
yourself,
track
yeah.
of the
Like the enjoyment part.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, because I'm so caught up in, oh, well, people say I have to make money doing this because it's something I enjoyed, or to take myself seriously, I have to make money doing it. But it's not even a matter of taking yourself seriously. It's just like, if that's what you enjoy doing, like
Do it.
it's play for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I fucking de-stress. That's how I goof around. You know, that's just like a little outlet. So but for so long I've been trying to tell myself like a narrative behind it. Like, oh, it has to mean this. You have to want this from it. You know.
Nah, it don't mean. Yeah.
No, it don't, yeah, it's
Yeah.
really not that. It don't
It ain't
have to
that
be
deep.
No, yeah.
A lot of the shit that people really like, what they say blow up on is really shit that's not that deep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
It's
Yeah.
more of just like doing it, and
Yeah.
they enjoy themselves doing it. So then you see the passion in people's work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
when
you can
somebody
see
sees
it,
it, you
yeah.
can appreciate a passion in like a
Yeah.
song or like in a video, and you be
Yeah.
like, damn, this is pretty fire. And
Yeah.
then that's where
And
that comes
organic.
from.
Cause you can, it's kind of like not annoying, but the people that be acting like they are on like that level. It's like, bro, you don't gotta post every 5 second behind the scenes, this, that. Like, bro, kind of just drop and just go about your business, unless you kind of like doing it or
Yeah,
just
that's
like
the thing.
doing
If
it.
it's what you enjoy
Yeah,
doing, like
if
by
it's
all means.
enjoyed.
For the huzz.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
you know,
it be for the hoes.
Yeah, for real. Or just
Jack and
to
it do be for the hoes.
give you that opinion.
Because I feel like a lot of the times, like most of those people that be throwing an OD out there
OD,
behind the scenes,
yeah.
they just not they not even nice.
They're not even
They
nice,
not even
yeah.
nice. Like my cousin, he
Yeah.
started to do like he's starting to do like edit videos and do like music videos for people.
Yeah.
And he reposted somebody's shit on his IG, and I was like, first question was like, you make this video? And he was like, nah. I was like, word, good, because you need to take that motherfucking shit off, because that shit is trash. I was like, that shit is trash. Thank God you didn't make that video. The video, the song, everything about it was trash. And I was like,
Attach
damn.
that shit to your
It's
name.
like, but like, I go on his profile though, and it's like, he got mad. Like, got a
It's
couple
like-
songs right, but he got like, setting up for this. Like, he got
Yeah.
the music video with all the shorties, all the little penthouse in the back, and it's like,
It's
I know
like-
for a fact. I don't know if it's because maybe you think your song is fire, but also I know it's a flex.
Yeah,
this is what
yeah.
you're doing for a flex. Like,
It's not even
I
the
can
music.
do this for you.
Yeah,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
just like that. And I don't like, because there's like this specific image. I don't know if it's just our generation of people just want to do that. It's just in a car, money woman type, and it's like it's not authentically you. It's just something that we just seen
The persona.
like Meek and these niggas do, and the niggas just want to replicate that. But you don't even have the actual music
behind
like,
it.
These niggas was like, doing it. They had the music. They was really doing stuff. These niggas are just, you want to get to the end. You want to just be at the point of you doing all this, but it's
like, Yeah, like.
And there's no substance though.
Buddy, like maybe you put it like you got some fire shows, you got the shit and everything, but you didn't get them in a song like that. Was it, you know?
Yeah, the whole point is this, like niggas not listening to the song after a month.
You know what I'm saying? Like you might as well have been a director for real.
Yeah, you just make a movie at that
Make
point.
a director at that point.
Like niggas missed the whole point. Like it's a music video.
You know the craft. Like I think like people are forgetting the craft.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
We need a new they said like the TikTok, that's just a new humiliation rituals basically.
TikTok?
Yeah, like you know how like when niggas make a song you post mad TikToks and shit? They said that's the new version of the humiliation rituals.
No.
Basically, because now you could just do it yourself instead of going to like the executive room. But that's what we need, like, you know, like I was just listening. I didn't finish.
I think TikTok's one of the biggest places where your music can blow up.
I think so. No, yeah, definitely. No, it is, yeah.
But like,
TikTok and YouTube
I don't
Shorts.
even think YouTube Short. I don't even think IG like that no more. I think your biggest place is TikTok.
No, I think IG's big. But I think it's all the same though. Like I think everything blows up everywhere. Like I feel like it's all the same community.
There's a lag on some things.
Maybe YouTube Shorts, but I feel like IG Reels and TikTok is like the same algorithm. Like if you big on one, it's on the other kind of. And most people are on both. It's not like they're gonna be on one or the other, for the most part.
I feel like because when the crazies are made, they're made on TikTok, and then they move to
to
IG, and then everywhere after that it disperses.
Yeah, unfortunately, I really don't be on. I don't think I ever found nothing off IG Reels or TikTok.
No,
like any music,
off
me
TikTok,
personally.
But I can tell like all the Meg songs blow up because of TikTok.
Or the dude Brent Faiyaz songs.
Brent Faiyaz.
The Tommy Richmond. That dude, the $1 Million Baby thing. $1
Million Baby.
They was spamming that shit on TikTok.
The Meg, the Onichi song. Onikiwa.
I know exactly.
Yo,
what you're
niggas
talking about.
don't. Yo, I feel like niggas don't even really like anime like that, bro.
No.
Like niggas be using liking anime,
lying,
but niggas don't be.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
use it as a talking point.
Yeah, niggas be like.
But it's like, cause I don't like.
Like I know a couple, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas be.
I guess it's alright because you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
What you gotta do. Sometimes, like, if you see a girl that she a little thick and she a wee little, you gotta hit her with a little, like, couple things that she know a little bit, and you be like, oh, man.
Yo.
You like Atashi?
You know
I
what
hate
I'm
when
saying?
niggas
Like,
like
he's
that, bro.
literally the greatest ever,
Yeah.
like, you know? And then you catch on his birthday and you be like, alright, bet, like.
Bro, I hate when niggas jack that, bro. At least be authentic. Like,
Sexy juices.
shit crazy. Yo, Childish Donald Glover. No, I think Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Is done now, bro.
What do you mean?
Dead. That's his last project, he said.
Oh,
He said like that character is done.
Oh, Childish Gambino?
That was a
No.
character?
Yeah, he got mad personalities.
Mad personalities. But he
Mad
said like
personalities.
that era is done.
He
Now
hasn't
he's
put out
done.
music in mad long, though.
But this is his last one though.
He has a project that just came out.
He just dropped, yeah. It's
Okay.
part of like I think he has a movie coming out or it's for a movie, but it's an album.
Honestly,
That's
like,
part.
he's
Good though.
I don't know if he's capping or not, but he was always a good artist. He's a good, I would say, like a creative. He's
Yeah,
good
like a
creative,
renaissance.
yeah.
Like what
too.
what does he not
acts.
do?
And
Yeah.
he acts and he directs and he does music.
Like if you say Renaissance man, like
That's a
besides
create.
him,
That's an artist, bro.
Yeah,
That's
like,
an artist,
what-
he's
you
not
know?
one-dimensional.
it's not what he does, it's like what doesn't he do? Like literally what doesn't he do?
So I guess that's the
like,
you know
that's
like
the
that's what you guys were talking about in the sense of don't put yourself in a box,
Yeah.
right? Like this
Yeah.
is just doing what you want to do, kind of thing.
And I feel like
Yeah.
it's more a matter of like it's just about trying what you want to try.
yeah, just
you know?
try, yeah.
And I feel like I still do that too, where I'm like, oh,
Fail.
because I like this, I can't like this, or it'd be too weird if I like this and I like this. But it's like, like I want a personality. Believe me, I want to fit some kind of fucking mold.
Yeah.
I want that. You
But
know?
there's
I
no
wanna be-
mold.
There
that
is
you
no
can
mold,
fit.
you know. But I
Yeah.
want to be like
Your own
mysterious
mold.
enigma, you know. But I know I'm awkward, shy, and goofy. So.
Mysterious Enigma only works for like tall black people.
The locks.
The locks in the corner.
That's the thing. You
That's
gotta
all
do
it
it
works for, bro.
Mysterious
That's not real
aura,
life.
bro?
It's
Mysterious
not real.
aura.
Yeah, that's not real life. That shit don't really work like that.
But that's what makes
that only
makes
work
people
for
cool.
those that like, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like
they said
6
the
foot and
earthy
above.
black girls, bro.
Huh?
The earthy black niggas.
That's all it work for, though. The ones that really, if you really hear them talk for too long, then you be like, wait a minute, I understand now. I'm understanding now why you a mysterious man. You don't talk a lot, huh? That's why.
You know, hitting
If I'm
that,
gonna be
bro.
honest, bro.
Nah, that's hilarious, bro. But nah, shout out to the true Renaissance man, bro. I'm trying to be like that.
So I guess that's like, I mean, that's what I guess builds like personality and character, right? Just being whatever you into,
Yeah, trying different
like
shit.
just trying new shit and
Yeah,
being
just
you
do.
type shit.
If
like,
you fail, at least you tried, bro. And it's
I
like,
feel- yeah,
that's
at
like,
the end of
bro.
the day, a lot of it's failing. At least for me.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
like
for
I
sure.
fail a lot, but it's like that's because I tried.
Yeah. And then if you're an artist, I would say don't be. A lot of people try to fail in public.
Oh, I
So
feel like a loser
the thing
all
is,
time.
like,
Yeah.
if you have an EP or a mixtape album, just release it, bro, and then you just get better. A lot of people they have an EP or album, they be like, nah, it's not good. Let me keep trying. But the whole point is you have to release it and then learn from there. Like, you're not gonna get better if you say, okay, I'm gonna only release something when it's perfect, because you're never going, like, you know what I'm saying. And the greatest of all time in our generations, they drop some misses, bro.
they do we
Like,
drop missing,
like
so.
Common and Pete Rock just dropped the album, and everyone was talking about, like, Common has like one of the best discographies, bro. But then he has some misses, like his albums like just be straight ass, like terrible. But it's like, yo,
Illogical, Papago.
Like, yeah, like, but you
Domino.
you got to, bro. Like,
Abominable.
or Jay-Z, like, who
Do we
put up?
missing? Like, do we missing?
What was the shit? The cake shit. Like, hey,
That
he
shit,
dropping
pound
some-
cake was fire.
Nah,
cake,
bro.
cake.
Because he the upside
I
down
need
cake.
to-
When he said that shit, I was like, yo, that's crazy, bro. Like, imagine telling a nigga 40 years from now, like, this is the greatest rapper, and that's like the first song. Nigga said, cake.
That's fire.
He just rhyming
You
cake.
hear what he said, bro? Said
He
cake,
said,
cake.
You need an upside down cake, nigga, and some random shit. I don't even know. But it was like, hey, niggas will have misses, bro.
It is what it
I've
is.
seen his life. Yeah, I don't want to change the subject, OD, but we are kind of in history, though.
We are in
crazy
history right
stuff.
now.
Like,
We are in history.
like Kennedy was the first. I think besides, and I
No,
guess
Abe
Lincoln, but in modern times, I guess. But even that wasn't really that modern, I guess.
Nah.
Kennedy got smoked.
Kennedy got smoked.
So-
and this guy here
Almost got smoked.
survived.
And then the current president is like, nah, I'm done. I'm not even.
done.
I'm done. Right.
I'm done.
So what
Okay.
you were saying, we was all talking about, like, yo, Biden mad old, so we
I was
automatically
telling
with
you.
Trump.
I was telling
Now
you.
Trump is the old nigga.
Trump is
now
the old nigga now.
So now it's like, okay,
The
so now
only thing
niggas
he's
going
the old nigga that is being forced and pushed by everybody because he survived, bro.
Yo,
That nigga is
nigga
like
got-
kind of blessed now, bro. For
Yo.
him being survived, like niggas, like I think he came out on his speech that after he got shot was like, I'm good, like I'm saying, like we made it, like he was like he was acting like he was out the trenches, like he went to war, bro. Like he was like, you know, this was devastating, like. He did word for word. He literally explained word for word what happened to him.
Yeah.
In the sense of like the whole nation did not see what happened.
But I'm not gonna lie though, it's only funny because like he missed, but unfortunately someone died. But like, yo, if he really got killed, that would have been like would have been crazy. Like, and it was like bro, like just inches from like the world. Like the world has changed regardless, but like damn, that would have been like crazy. The road really got.
So I was
like-
actually I was just listening to the Secret Service. So they're complete blame for this supposedly.
And they really let this random, like, bro, this nigga look
random
like
dude. So
a
there
Reddit
was
mod, bro.
videos of the dude setting up on top of the roof with with the rifle and everything. And they saw him, like people were screaming
Yeah.
to police like, "Yo, look, he's on the roof." And they didn't like
That's
sort the
why
situation
when
because they
people
didn't have
say
enough
shit is like
information.
inside jobs, it's like they not making it easy because like how he get past, like how is he
I
even
don't
get in that
know.
position?
I don't know.
And then you look at him, you're like, well, he don't even look like he really looked like a Reddit mod, like literally, like
they were
what?
trying to say like first of all the Secret Service like coordinator whatever the head
Yeah.
got fired.
They
They
got-
cooked her. They said, how could you not know this was happening? There was multiple videos
yeah,
and they're persecuting her. Like
damn.
everybody
that's
was
crazy.
like saying like you had time, this, that, and third, and it was just complete miscommunication and all that.
I mean, it's like you have one job though. So
They
it's
looked
like,
into the kid and they said, yeah, this guy didn't really look like he was trying to go for Trump. The only thing that he kind of looked like was he related to school shooters, basically.
yeah, I
They
mean,
kind of related him to school shooters, like you know, he stayed to himself. He
Yeah.
looked up how to make bombs online, and like he just,
bro.
it was what it was. Like
That's
he was
crazy.
just had, you know,
But it's like the thing is he looks like, I'm gonna say he looks like a Trump supporter, but
he looked like a Trump.
but like yeah, I mean,
you know, country.
like no, I don't know,
you never
bro.
know. Like
When they
you
say
really
it's the
don't know.
inside, it's like I don't know because there's no way
He
that
got smoked though.
I didn't see.
got smoked.
They killed him.
Yeah, right on the spot right after.
Is there a video?
Yeah, there is.
That's crazy though. Like nigga really like
You put
that's your life.
line on, you put
But it's like
your
for what though?
life on
Like
the line and you missed.
and you missed, yeah. So you didn't even like
I'm sorry.
your whole life is really
You
just for what?
Missed though. You know?
Like what you really fighting for, bro? Like, what was you even trying to accomplish for real?
I don't know. I just think I definitely think now that Joe Biden had denounced his name from the running, now Kamala Harris is running. That's what they're promoting now.
We team Kamala.
I think she can be a good president. I think we need to see
Oh,
how
so
she does
no.
on the next. No, I definitely do. I definitely think she needs to. We see how she debates on this next debate coming up.
Yeah.
She is a very liberal though. She's liberal, right? So she's not like the regular candidate Democrats go for.
Yeah.
Because usually they go for somebody that's kind of like appeal to everybody. You know, she's kind of more on the I'm a black woman running for president. You know, the thing is like I like her, but I don't know if all of America would like her. That's the problem, right? Like I don't think we're ready for a woman president.
I feel like we are. I mean, we already got a woman vice president.
You have no idea?
I don't think about that kind of stuff. You know?
I mean,
I politics.
I gotta do better though, because when I first moved to Jersey City, I think they was doing the election, so I wasn't really tapped in like that. But I'm trying to like, they said like local is really what matters, like and stuff. So I'm definitely trying to keep that in mind next year in terms of presidential. Yeah, but I mean, last time
I just don't want to go to war.
they had the weed thing that I voted for. Remember, they was like make weed like legal or some shit. The last time I was like, yo, that's dope. And
That's dope.
Yeah, right.
But like she was one of those.
Yeah, I was like, yo, put that on the
So
box.
we gotta see where they attack her and how she defends herself. Like she has to be strong against Trump.
She will. I feel like because
I
now
hope
Trump
so.
is an oldie. He the old that's like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Kamala whatever. She's coherent.
She's younger, but
She on her toes. Like she really
she gotta be on her toes now.
Is she younger than
Underdog
Obama?
story.
It's a
That's
real
Underdog.
underdog story.
Come
Is she
on.
younger than Obama when Obama was like
I
running
don't
for
know.
president?
She look a little old.
She's like 56.
Is
Damn,
she?
really?
No, 70. Is she?
No,
No,
Trump is
for-
70.
Is it
50s? She gotta be
Camilla or
40s.
Kamala?
I feel like
Kamala.
I say I don't know, bro.
Hey Siri. Kamala. Hey Siri, how old is
She's
Kamala?
59.
Wow,
She's old.
I thought she was like 40s. Well, she
Obama
looked young
went in
then.
like when he was like 40.
Yeah,
He went like 42, 44.
Damn, he was young.
What state is? What state does she?
I ain't even.
She-
California. She was the senator or
Senator?
whatever.
Oh, because you gotta be a senator to run.
So
She
what-
looked
yeah.
young. She looked
was-
younger
She
than
looked a little
50.
young,
Yeah,
you
younger.
know,
40.
she got good genes, but
So she's young.
Black don't crack.
Yeah.
But the
Young
thing is, with like,
minority.
she was one of those people. Like back then, I think she was like, they were before when she was running for like, she was running for to be a Democratic,
Nominee
representative-
before,
a nominee
or just
before.
like yeah.
And they were they were saying that she never really stood for anything. Like she kind of just was like she never had like
thing?
Obama had, Trump had "Make America Great Again." Obama said, what did Obama have?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
That was hard,
Michelle
don't go lie.
said,
Puede.
And they were singing, "We shall."
When they go low, we go high. You know, like everybody has like a thing.
Yeah.
She never had she never really developed.
Nah,
a thing
but
to
they
push.
didn't have that until like they was really up there. Kamala's just like the vice president now.
That feels so theatrical, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But
right.
you
So
need
that's
something,
not.
though.
That's kind of wild. It's
You
like,
need a
alright,
good
it's
slogan,
like,
though.
She gonna
we
come up
need
with
some
something,
kind
bro.
of entertainment with this. You know?
But
It's
like
let's-
Trump,
She
been
gonna
using
have
the same
something,
one for
though.
mad long. Like, you know how much that blew up? Like,
Yeah, I mean, she gonna have something. Like, bro, she black woman. Like, she gonna have something. Like,
she gonna start rhyming.
yeah, if she start around me, she gonna get like Common up there rapping. She gonna have Common on stage. Some jazz musicians, bro. Niggas voted for her, bro.
It's just you gotta like, I don't know, like you gotta have like a good
person. I think it's a charisma. It's like
Charisma
an
thing.
image. It's such a social thing. Like that's
It's a
honestly
social-
what it is at the end of the day. Because I don't
Yeah.
know nothing about nothing.
But I mean, what did
You know?
Biden have? And we voted for. I voted,
Biden
like,
had
what
nobody
even-
wanted Trump again in president.
Yeah,
It was
this
like
one
a
too.
whole-
Though.
He was like,
That was
should
really
not
the revolt.
anything but
Everybody
that.
literally
Yeah.
was anything but Trump.
Yeah.
Ain't that
You remember
essentially
that was
this
like the
right now,
black
though?
movement? You remember that?
Yeah.
Right before
I mean,
COVID?
yeah. I mean, and that was that 2020 type
After
thing.
COVID,
So that's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
That was when
It
that was all
was-
happening.
Yeah. You're right.
So
Isn't
that was
technically now?
and then so
Sorta.
technically it's the opposite now, where everybody was like, we want anything but Joe, and then
Yeah.
they were like,
Yeah,
"Damn,
now it's
let's go with
Kamala."
Trump." Now it's Kamala now, so
Yeah.
that's why it kind of like erases some of that.
Yeah.
And so now we can kind of bring it back to like who these people
evens
are.
out,
Like,
yeah,
it kind of
evens
evens
out.
out again. So, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens, right? Because I wonder how she's gonna fight against Trump. Trump is like, I like to see Trump debate because he's funny.
Yeah.
I
And
like to see
he
he's
kind of
funny.
got the like assassination attempt thing going on now. So I was
Yeah,
like,
he
yo,
be thinking like he's like
America,
one
we will fight through this type
bro,
shit.
he
You know,
think like he a disciple,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
like-
the way he survived,
Chosen
bro.
one.
You're a chosen one.
Now the
He-
funniest was the white Christian nationals. They had like Jesus with the bandage on his ear.
Nah,
Touch.
you
Now I'm saying
see?
like he got.
You see?
Now I'm saying
You
like
see? You
they,
see?
bro, they
Everyone
wildin', bro.
wants someone to worship.
Yeah, I was like,
Everyone
nah,
wants to
they
follow
wildin'.
For real.
Take,
So you
take
see
that bandage off Jesus, bro. He ain't,
He
he ain't shoot
ain't-
Jesus. Like you don't,
Nah,
you don't need
I
that,
don't
bro.
know.
You gonna have it while you watching it?
Hell no.
You gonna have the bandage in your crib?
And I'm gonna have a,
You gonna
I'm
be
gonna-
watching?
Yo, Trump about to have the band. Trump is about to wear that band every time he comes out. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And next time he's gonna come out, he's coming with the
shirt?
vest, the 50 vest.
Yeah.
You know, the bulletproof
Yo.
vest and shit. He gonna show off the arms and shit. Like, he gonna
Yo.
He's not playing no more, bro. He let the one after he came out to 50 Cent, like many, he came out to that on his thing, bro.
Yo, Trump is crazy,
You
bro.
can't touch him. Like after
Right
that,
now,
you can't
it's
like
tough.
he
It's
probably
really
feels
tough, you
like
know?
on top of the world right now. So
It's
He
like he
untouchable.
basically went to war.
like you.
He did in his eyes, bro. That draft gonna be crazy. I mean, I don't know.
I just
We
hope
only
we don't go
got-
to war. Whatever we pick, I just
Who
hope
would
we
we
don't
go to war with?
Well, with all the wars going on right now,
I feel like we're just gonna. How many?
I don't think it'll be that bad. I think there's enough troops
Russia,
though.
Ukraine,
They're alive.
and Israel and Palestine.
Oh wow.
So like there's things where in that, and there's also going on in Africa. There's one that's going on out there too.
Yeah,
So like the biggest one is Russia and Ukraine. So if Russia completely demolishes Ukraine, right? There's other countries that are with Ukraine where they're gonna start fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Russia's not gonna stop with Ukraine. They're gonna start.
They're trying to go,
you
yeah.
know, multiply and take other parts.
they don't
So
go.
then if that happens, we're gonna go to war. Like a World War III would happen.
I feel like
Damn.
That's
really-
what's liable to
That
happen.
puts shit into perspective, right? Because
don't know.
I feel like at the end of the day, who you are is really about how you are when you're under like in a difficult situation or when you're at your
Nigga.
worst. You know,
yeah,
Right.
if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, let's say, boom, we go to war tomorrow and we all get drafted, right?
Yeah.
None of this shit's gonna matter
yeah.
because the only thing that matters at that point is like, all right, it just got pretty real. So you
got
know,
real.
it's
I
not
mean-
about my dreams anymore. It's not about like
No.
it's.
It's about how am I gonna get a safe ass position.
Yeah.
Something
in
that
this
I
army.
was,
It's about what am I gonna
Real
do
talk, though.
that I can be a
Back, you know?
facility dude in this
Yeah.
army, bro.
Yeah.
but realistically though, I think I was saying that like, looking within myself, I'm like, okay, I can die. I feel like, because I feel like when you really break it down though, dying for something like that's purpose. Dying for
Alright,
something.
yeah.
But the thing
Okay,
is,
that
what are you
purpose.
dying for? I think that's what they was talking about with Americans now. It's kind of like people are like disillusioned with the American cause, what America stands for. It's like, are you really willing to die for America?
No.
And I don't
feel
think,
like-
yeah, right? I'm like,
no,
real
my
talk
answer
though,
is no. I'm gonna lock it in right now.
like
I'm gonna lock this in
niggas,
right now.
niggas still getting lynched. Like what I'm saying, like niggas not right, and we see history where it's like niggas go to war, come back just to deal with racism in your own country, just to get
Facts.
killed by niggas in your own country.
I feel like we also got to consider the fact that we're fortunate enough not to be like in a battleground.
yeah,
Mhm.
You know, at the same time, because it's like that'd be a different story if we were getting like bombed and shit here.
Mhm.
That'd be a you know, because I feel like again it's a perspective thing.
yeah,
So it's
you
like
right.
if your home is getting attacked, where your family is, where your people are.
Mhm.
You fighting, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's the thing.
and
It's
you
like,
gonna die
what's the best way
because
to do it. All right, we're gonna do this
what you
together.
gotta do.
You know, so I feel like it's a perspective thing as well. Because like
Yeah.
when Pearl Harbor happened or 9/11, people were like, all right,
let's go. Yes, my
boom,
family.
Like,
Yeah,
perspectives change because life just got really real at your doorstep. When it's at your doorstep, it's a different
it's
story.
different.
You know,
Yeah, I feel like when you break it down, that's what we're built for as humans. Kind of just
Yeah,
like fighting for.
essentially.
That's really what it is. Because
What's the
everything else
cause?
is kind of just like if you work like me and you just stare at a computer and stuff like that, it's not really like real life. Because I don't know how to say it, but it's like it's not real. Like you're not tilling, you're not
like visceral.
you're not
Okay, yeah.
tilling the earth. You're not like one with the world. Really, like it's. Like you doing stuff,
Yeah.
but shit can just, bro, like the
Yeah.
CrowdStrike thing. Someone could just mess up and all that is just done. There's no internet. There's no. I'm saying like, you're not really living. Like that's why I feel like war and stuff like that. That's like a natural.
At the same time,
Until-
right? What if there's a situation where that same thing can be applied? Like, what if it's like, all right, boom, something just happened. oh, Otto's really good with computers.
Yeah.
And so it's like, all right, well,
Type,
you
yeah.
can serve a different way for a different cause.
Type
You're
thing.
still kind of doing what you know.
Yeah.
So is it a matter of dropping who you are for a cause, or like adapting to it and being like, where can I fit in to really help
I say the
the
second
cause and
point.
help myself too, essentially? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
like, do you really want to? I don't know.
Definitely the second point.
Yeah.
So I feel like
what's our question here? What are we?
war.
What's the point of like life, essentially?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the whole conversation is.
Because I guess I could equate it to, like, you know, like what you said, like when a situation comes to your doorstep, how you gonna react?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Like I can equate it to like when a family gets family member gets sick.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna be there to take care of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Type of thing. You know.
Yeah.
Like you
The way
gonna be
you
there
can.
to nurse them back to health, or is
Yeah.
it just gonna be like you're just gonna, okay, he's just sick.
He be alright. You know
gonna
what
be
I'm saying?
alright,
He just
you
sick
know?
every day.
Yeah.
It depends. I feel like that's like how you react, I guess.
Yeah.
So, in that situation, right? If it was at my doorstep, right? Like, I don't know how I would react. I honestly
It
don't
just
know.
depends. Like I was just looking into the like slave rebellions, like Nat Turner and stuff like that, where it's like it's something like if you go to war, you just know you're going to die. If you live, okay, that's
Yeah.
cool, but you just
Yeah.
know you're gonna die for your
He's dying
cause.
for something.
Type. So like these
Yeah.
people in these slave rebellions or like Nat Turner and stuff, like you know, like yo, we may not survive, but it's for like the people after us to, you know,
Wow.
our kids or grandkids
Yeah.
or something like that. It's like I don't know what that point is, but it's just like that. That's just like, you know,
That's
that
what it is.
mentality where it's
I
just
guess
like
that's the goal.
Yeah.
That's-
if I survive after,
Yeah.
cool, but I'm not going there just so I could survive after. I'm going to die for something.
I feel like life is
For-
a lot more valuable when you know what you want to die for.
Yeah.
What you're willing to die for.
For sure.
Because what you're willing to die for is what you're also willing to live for.
Yeah.
In some weird shape where I feel like in different cultures, like Japan, I don't know, like there's a lot of death, a lot of honor in death.
Yeah.
So it's about like how you face it or what you're willing to kind of compromise yourself for the sake of, like, it's bigger than yourself, essentially.
Yeah.
You know?
And then even better with these things where it's like it's voluntary. It's not like
Yeah.
you're being drafted to do it. It's like, no, I'm gonna do this. Like we got to. Like this
That's
the
like
only
a
way.
real, that's a deep like
That's
humility
like-
if you think about
yeah,
it. You know,
like,
that's
bruh.
essentially like
It's
humility at its like a self-sacrifice type of shit.
yeah.
Which is like a very intense thing to kind of like. I feel like when you're in it, it's a different story. It's
Yeah.
not- everything's easy to conceptualize. but,
Like think of like Fred Hampton.
yeah, who's
They
that?
killed him at 20. He started the Black Panthers.
Uh-huh.
Like bro, free lunch, all that started
Yeah,
with
yeah.
them. Like free lunch, like. But think about like someone being starting it when they was 18, 19, dying
Mm.
at 21. But then
Ooh.
what they died for, then look at us. It's like damn. You know what I'm saying? Like we got
It
it
was impactful.
kind of easy. Like these niggas is like really like
Ooh.
think of like
They have
if you
gave
play
it their all.
GTA and you just have
Yeah.
3 stars all the time. Like you can't eat like
Mm.
you just like FBI against you,
Oh,
cops, like
wow.
you can't even live, but you just trying to better for people. At 21, you getting like martyred.
Wow.
But we 24, 25 type
That's
shit, and
nuts.
it's like,
all right. So what do you think?
Damn.
You think that type
it's
of
like, you know,
person-
it's like, damn.
You feel
What
like that
happened?
type of person is born or made?
Made, definitely made.
Man.
And I guess circumstances, because we don't
Circumstances.
really have circumstances where we're gonna have a Fred Hampton, because there's nothing really. I don't
Pushing
know.
us towards that.
I
There's
feel
no
like
struggle that's really like
It's
really
it's
apparent that's like holding you up, pressing
Yeah.
you. There's not like no oppression.
Yeah.
I
to
feel
feel
like
to
at
me.
the end of the day, everyone has a Fred Hampton somewhere inside them. You know?
yeah,
It's like, why wouldn't you want to believe that? You know, I feel like it's doing yourself a disservice to be like, oh, like I there's no way I can do that. You know, like if we're all like one, you know, thing, then whatever, you know, we could be that too. And I feel like for me, that's a pretty scary thing to think because it like puts you in like, you know, all right, it makes life very real all the time. You know, if you conceptualize what it is you're willing to die for, because
yeah,
essentially every day is kind of like that. You're put in a situation where shit can get real pretty quickly.
I'm gonna raise you a point though.
Yeah.
So you say everyone got a Fred Hampton, but would you say everyone has a William O'Neill in them?
Ooh, who's that? I feel
So
like
there was a Black Panther movie that came out.
that's
Lakeith Stanfield played William O'Neill.
uh-huh.
William O'Neill was 18, part of the Black Panthers, but he was an informant. So he was the one who gave the cops Fred Hampton's location, and they killed him.
Oh damn.
And you know he was gonna get arrested, but so he cut it. So the FBI cut him a deal like, "Yo, you give us information on him, we won't, you know, send you to jail." And it's something too where it's like, think about like an 18-year-old black man in the 60s, and he's the one who got Fred Hampton killed. Like, you know, and it's like we all like to say we would be a Fred Hampton, but you know, self-preservation is a thing.
Ooh.
where it's
Yeah,
like if you facing jail, you know,
Wow,
it's
okay.
it's like, you know, we could throw stones, but if
Yeah,
you're in
no,
that position though,
you're
I
right.
don't
No,
know.
I know. Yeah, that's
Like you have like you don't
You gotta
you,
do what's best for you.
it,
Yeah.
but then you're something where it's like, yo, in for all eternity, he's a villain. Fred Hampton is like,
Mm.
like
Either way, though, there's a sacrifice involved,
yeah,
right?
damn.
You're either losing your physical self or you're losing, like. a
Yeah, I know what you're
community.
saying. Yeah, exactly.
You're losing, like you're essentially cutting yourself off.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really like taking like accountability essentially. Regardless, you got to be accountable.
Yeah, for
You know?
something.
So
Yeah.
I guess it's just a circumstance thing if you put it into perspective.
Because yeah, self-preservation. Like he preserved himself from jail, but the black community. I mean, thankfully, we was able to overcome and look at us now. But you
So-
could have killed the revolution, the rebellion type. That could have. What if that was like a spark where niggas is like, MLK was like, you know what? I ain't
This
trying to like.
ain't
No, I'm saying, bro. Like think about like ripple effects. Like someone else is like, you know what? They just murked this nigga. Like I'm not gonna. I'll be fine, bro. I'ma just like, damn. You never know. Like what if that? But yeah, that's just.
All right. So there's this good show, Peaky Blinders, on Netflix.
Yeah, I be hearing about it.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
really
watch
good
it though.
show. There's
Yeah.
a really good line from it that just came to mind, where, like, it's about like war heroes who like assimilate into gang culture because like the chaos is all they know.
Yeah.
So there was one like soldier dude that was talking to another gang member who they were both like in the same infantry or some shit, and then he told him, he was like, every war hero that I've known has had a death wish,
Damn.
which essentially means like you want to die.
Yeah.
You're kind of looking for situations to die,
Yeah.
but it's all that. So
I
it's
know what
like,
you're- yeah,
you
it's kind of
know,
like-
it's,
That's crazy. That's a crazy mentality. Like,
you know.
but those are the mentalities like that get us somewhere. Because I guess, you know, what has ever happened where niggas don't die.
I feel like it's
Like-
also a very sad place to be, though.
Yeah,
You know, 'cause
definitely.
like if you're like a war hero, seeing your friends die and shit, there's no way you're
Gotta
gonna
be
return
lonely.
home the same way.
Yeah.
So it's essentially, it's like, all right, what do I have to lose?
You sacrifice yourself for the cause.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what cause have you ever achieved without people sacrificing themselves? Like if MLK or, you know, people are just like, you know what, I want black liberation, but I want to be alive for it. You can't really do too much if you're kind of operating under self-preservation.
You kind of have to put yourself out there.
Yeah, like you
That's
have to be
interesting.
like, yo, I'm a die for this, like, bro, like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Richard I trying type of thing.
And these people was married with kids, so and they was like, you know, like
I guess
Yeah,
when you want to
it's a
see
lot
a
of-
woman change, you gotta
yeah,
you gotta put your life on line. Like you gotta make that sacrifice.
it makes you look like, damn, I'll be shit, like
Damn.
damn.
It's,
Yes.
so like so then I guess to preface this for like I guess for us and for like maybe the younger generation, like what are you guys willing to put your life on the line for?
Damn.
Right?
Yo,
Because
right?
that's your passion, right? What you're
Yeah.
willing to like to die for, type shit.
Like if a nigga told me, yo, either make beats or die, I'll stop making beats. I'll be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, I already made enough. Like, I'll be alright though. You know, type shit. Don't make another video again. I'll be like, alright. Like, you know, like,
you got it.
I don't think you know the last.
You
I'm
gonna
thinking
see
about
this.
that.
You gonna see this.
Like, scene time, like, I don't know. Like,
You want my flash drive?
That's gonna be your best work though.
yeah. The last
Your
one.
last
type
couple
shit.
songs, bro.
My life after death, like, my big type shit. Like,
That shit gonna be your best work,
the
man.
best lighting, the best editing, all that.
That's
like,
hilarious, bro. So y'all, anybody that need any motivation, I gotcha. That might be the next business plan.
Yo, but I don't know. That's a crazy, because it's like we can't even really truthfully answer it though, because it's different when niggas really like, yo, are you really gonna die for this though? Like you really,
really gonna die for
like
this?
right now?
You gonna
nigga?
die for them true religions?
Like right now though, like damn.
You gonna die for that, bro?
Like it's like, damn. I don't know, bro. I feel like it takes special people.
Like, maybe I was just talking to my boy about this actually. Like, those people that be cutting up like in traffic, and them niggas, right? Like them swim clubs,
Yeah,
niggas, like they
yeah,
be really cutting up.
Yeah.
Them niggas really
They
be putting their
really-
life on it.
Yeah,
They really
other
die for
people-
that
And
though.
they die
You're
for
right.
them clips.
They die.
They die for them clips. And they be putting up
You're
some
right.
shit though. So maybe like that's kind of an equivalent.
They the
right?
next revolution leaders. we need those niggas on
Fast
the
and
front.
Furious.
Like these niggas don't care anyways. Might as well
Nigga,
send
Vin
niggas
Diesel,
to the
family,
front
nigga.
line.
It's about family.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, man. But you know
I guess
what?
too, like I don't know. I'm sorry. Even like thinking about like I'm putting it in perspective for my ancestors or my family, my previous family. Like
Yeah.
them coming from DR to here, right?
Yeah.
Self-preservation was, oh, I need to work. Like my grandma, right? She worked a factory job, right? Like she worked factory all her life. She lived in an apartment, 1-bedroom apartment with like 12 people. Like for her, that was like, you know, she willing to, she
Like-
putting her life, like her life force on the line
Yeah.
for her whole family to do better.
And ruin hers in the sense of like,
Yeah,
I'm
so,
putting
There's
in work,
stuff
paying
you
for
can't
the rest
do.
of my life, you know
yeah,
what I'm
stuff
saying?
you just like you're not gonna have
So, like-
freedom. Yeah, like
So that's more like of a, you know, she giving up her life for the next generation. I guess that's
I feel
the
like
same.
I feel like you know what? I feel like we can't answer the question, but I think it's like a push comes to shove.
Mhm.
So the situation has to present itself to you, and then you're gonna do what
Sink or
you got to
swim.
do. And then some people are just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave my son, be a deadbeat, and then some people gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna be working 4 jobs to feed my kids. Like,
Right.
you know, I mean,
Sink or swim, then.
Push, yeah,
Sink
come to
or
shove.
swim. It comes down to survival instinct.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest, yeah.
because right now niggas ask me to die for something, I'd be like, you know what? I mean,
So,
you know.
right, there's an interesting thing that I was talking to with a friend recently about something called like a genetic bottleneck or like a bottleneck effect.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, like there's like I guess you could say like the Great Depression was like a bottleneck thing. It's basically a situation where it presents like a survival of the fittest kind of dynamic, right? So with the Great Depression, it's like, all right, now people are starving, people are, you know, but it's like people die, but there's also people that kind of move on and survive.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's like adaptation, right? So I was talking to a friend recently, and he was like, yeah, someone described technology, the advancement of technology, as that bottleneck. You know, like the influx of information, that the access to everything, and like just the advancement in general. It's gonna take a couple people out. You know,
Yeah.
if you think about it, like with mental health and everything, and so it's taking a
Yeah.
couple of people out, but it's
Yeah, I
like the
think
people
it's
that
kinda-
move on.
Yeah.
That's
it's like
like
a
the
Darwin
adaptations,
type.
yeah.
Like you
Which
have
is
to.
and that's all like essentially almost like trauma too, if you think
Yeah.
about it. That could be like another kind of thing to look at because it's a thing that changes your mind and changes how you think, you know, and that naturally that gets passed down, you know, that which is
But like how in what sense though? Like
so. Let's say, like if you think about things like the Holocaust, right?
Yeah.
There's been like studies or something. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, but like that the stress dealt with like Holocaust survivors kind of gets passed down through the lineage. And
Okay,
if you
yeah,
think
yeah.
about it, it's a matter of how you grow up, how you're raised
Yeah.
affects the way you think, which is gonna affect the way you behave.
Yeah.
And that is kind of, you know, if you think like herd mentality, where people kind of do as other people do, it's like a behavioral learning thing. So that's like the adaptation.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Kind of learn. That's
okay.
that too. Because you got I guess whatever you got, you gonna give that to your kids,
Mm.
or just your youngins or whatever.
It's your upbringing. You know, I feel
Yeah.
like if you talk to people of immigrant parents versus like someone who grew up like here, it's a different, you know, it's a different way of thinking. It's a different way
Yeah.
of life. So
Even with immigrants, I mean, there are some people who had different experiences. Like with Amanda, she was on a Disney. They was on a Disneyland like every year type, you know, and all that. But with me, we ain't really like. We was just in the crib, like,
Yeah.
or we drive down to Jersey Shore like
Yeah, yeah.
once every like 4 times in my life or something like that. Or we do like our vacations were like 2 days or something. It would be like a Friday night and we come back Sunday.
Yeah.
So it was only like 1 or 2 nights, but
Yeah.
like, or some people they would do like a week or 2. So even then, sometimes it's different variations,
That's true.
different
that's true.
variables. Sometimes it is kind of different. There's
Mm.
some where it's like, I don't know, yeah.
Mm.
But everyone, it is a different.
So okay, so I guess now we're equating like you are kind of like essentially your base is how you were brought up.
How
Yeah.
you were raised, I think, is a big factor in how you react to the world. You know, because it
For
also
sure.
depends on like what do you define as, what are you? You know, who are you? What do you think defines who you are?
Yeah.
And like in my mind kind of immediately goes to like experiences and like behaviors and stuff. But is that really all that I am? If you think about it. Like, going
Well, I
into-
mean, yeah, I guess your experiences and behaviors are how you were raised.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I guess that's your base, right? Like, what
Yeah,
you
it's
seen.
I feel like it is a base. You know.
Like you always gonna have like those things that you don't know why you do, but you do.
Yeah, you just conditioned.
You conditioned to it.
Whether it's not to really be spending money, OD, or just even like me, I had to learn to enjoy like vacation stuff like that because I wouldn't even be inclined to, you know, buy flights and hotels and stuff like that because I'm just like we didn't
You ain't
take
go-
flights going hotels, so I'm not even really inclined. I'm more so like yo, I just gotta hoard that shit, just to keep that shit in the bank.
Yeah.
You gotta like, you know, it's different stuff. It's kind of funny, yeah. Like, you're not even really, but I mean, it's for the best though, because I mean, that was what we needed. Like, it's not like, oh, I wish we went on vacation and all that. Like, we had a roof. We had like, I'm saying, like, what you gonna?
Yeah,
it's life.
no,
Yeah, we mature.
That's a situation like, I think I just seen this in some battle rap. Some dude was like, you know, the real actors in my life were my parents, right? Like in the times that like, they needed to pay rent, they had to put food on the table, they're working hard, this and that.
Yeah.
To me, like in those times, I was just chilling.
Yeah, right.
Life was just good. Like life was good, but
Yeah.
for them, they were struggling to put what they had to do, doing what they had to do to make sure I had a good life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like they're the real actors of making sure like everything was right. So like sometimes you thought you had it, but you never really.
But you never
had
really.
It. So it's like
That
like,
shit is
even,
scary too.
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? So you
like,
don't even know until like you really kind of like. Now you think back like, oh, okay, now this is kind of now that you understand the world a little more. This is why this was like this. And
had
this
to be.
like that.
Yeah. I
You
feel
also-
like yeah. Now you. I was gonna say it's scary because I'm not even trauma dumping. Just like that's probably why I be stressing. Because I remember like 2008 when that shit happened. And my dad lost the job. My mom was working. It'd be some shit. It was like niggas that had like 4 sweet potatoes at like 6 p.m. some shit. And my mom come home from work in the morning. We have like hot chocolate in the morning. But it's like, nigga, we kind of in that thing now where niggas can't get jobs and shit. So I'm just like, I'm trying to make more money. I'm always just like, yo, I'm not trying to get laid off randomly because the economy went to shit and shit. So like, that shit is like in me now. I'm just like, fuck. I just gotta.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be spending money like, and it's like something where I can't find a balance sometimes. I don't want to go on vacation. I want to just keep it just in case.
And
But,
to your
yeah.
point, right, about like parents being good actors, you also have parents who aren't good actors.
True.
You know, parents who kind of do throw a lot of weight onto the kids, and I feel like that's also something to consider because, like, I don't know, I feel like that's a very difficult spot to be in if you think about it, where it's like
Yeah.
you gotta
You gotta
assume
grow
the
up quick.
responsibilities of your parents
Yeah.
because, you know, I feel like that definitely changes.
Especially because you ain't asked. Because like,
You didn't ask.
you didn't ask to be
like,
born
what's
into
going
the
on?
city. Yeah, it's like,
What
damn.
do you
Like,
mean I got 200 right next week? Like, that's kind of, I'm 12. Like.
Yeah.
So you better start selling
I thought you
lemonade
had
on the
the
corner.
money.
yeah.
You better get a stand up.
It's a balance. How you feel about? Because I know with me, say, there's some people who talk to their parents certain ways. I did, or just, you know what I'm saying? Because I know there's some people that's like, if they didn't get something, you know, hey, you know, I hate you, I hate it here, you know, all that, right? But you know how some people just, right? Like,
He's thugging, bro. You see how he said with the joint in his
the
mouth?
big ass wheels, that
Big
shit
ass
fat as hell, bro.
Someone was thugging through that.
I was hearing a story about someone saying like their daughter was telling them like, yo, y'all are like poor, I want the car, you know, this and that. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, because even if I was aware that we didn't have this and that, I would never think to tell my parents like, yo, I hate it here, like, house ain't big enough, or, you know, it's like, damn.
I feel like you learned that from somewhere, though.
Yeah.
What if your parents are the same way?
Damn.
What if that's how you learned how to be? Like, what if your mother's constantly complaining to your father in front of you? So it's like you just kind of learn, oh, negative, bitch,
Yeah.
about it, you know? So it's like, Ma, you don't get me my fucking Jeff Hardy toy. I want you to die. Like, fuck, you can die right now. Like, you're already dead to me, you know?
No, that's true, because now with my friend, she has a son, right? And I kind of seen him grow now today. He's like 3 now.
Damn.
Just turned 3. And like the way he deals with things is kind of the same way how my friend deals with things. Like she's kind of loud, or like she'll be like, "I hate you," or like, but like she don't really mean it. But like then the kid will come out and be like and say, "Nah, like, you know, I hate you," and then you be like, "Don't say that," like, you know, like what, like, you know, you're trying to make him like feel bad because that's a bad thing to say.
That's just what they say. They don't
that's
really,
what they say. He don't even know what he's saying for real, but he's just like saying what he learned. You know, it's like that's just a tendency he picks up. So then when he grows older, he'll probably pick up that like
in relationships,
or like how he controls, how he communicates with other people.
Yeah.
He's gonna be off ripper saying like, "Oh, I hate you." Like, "Oh, this person, like something negative happens," he's gonna be like, "Nah, this person don't get it. Fuck him."
Yeah.
Type of thing, you know.
That's not always a bad thing though.
That's not always a bad thing, but it's not always a good thing either.
I feel like words, like, bro, words are swords, bro. Words is forever.
Yeah.
Like anything. So even saying I hate you, like that's you killing someone.
Yeah.
Like
I
that's
feel it also
murder,
depends
bro.
on how much weight you put on words.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like something that I've come to terms with recently is like my parents were not really talkers, you
Yeah.
know, but I know that they apologize or they let me know, you know, that they love me by doing shit, you know, and like that's so, you know, sometimes it's like that,
Yeah.
that has to be enough because that's, and
That
if I
can be
understand
enough.
it enough, it's
Yeah.
like why not fucking that's their words. You
I
know?
can say that can be enough, but I'm saying more so like you can show love by either saying someone you love them or
Yeah.
showing them. But there's a difference between like saying, you know, I hate you, and because there's things that's like that doesn't bring any type of positive energy,
so-
spiritually or whatever. Like that's you can be mad at someone,
Yeah.
but without saying, you know, you hate, or just I don't like what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Or no, I'm not saying. I'm saying like okay, you can say things where it's like
Yeah.
express why you're mad at someone. Like you know what I'm saying?
But what if like to that point? What if someone was like, "Oh, I hate you," but then like they gave you a hug? So it's like a sarcastic.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
I think it's more about the action.
The action, yeah.
You know, if you think about it, if it's like,
If
"Oh, I
you're
hate
mad
you,"
at
and
someone,
then like, you know, that's a different kind of
Yeah.
story than.
But
like,
in what he's describing, if you're like, I hate you, like that's not. I don't think that's healthy, because it's like you can.
I don't think so.
ruin relationships.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
because,
And
like,
words is
How
yeah.
you or know like your parents mean
The
so and so
service.
like with service,
Yeah.
act of service. Somebody will take the words. They don't care
Yeah,
about the
that's
action.
true.
Somebody else will take
I
the
want
words.
the words.
Yeah.
Though. I'm not gonna lie. I want the words. I'm a word person.
I
you
think
know?
it's a thing of both. I
Yeah,
think
he
it's like
assumed
a.
I'm an action person. Like if I
Ooh.
fuck with you, I'm gonna show you I fuck with you. Like
Yeah.
I'll try to be there for you.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
you know, like I don't
Yeah.
need to tell. Like I be telling her like I don't really need to tell you I love you. I
Yeah,
don't.
who?
Yeah, that's.
But I, you know,
that's
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
know
true.
she likes
That's also
that.
true.
So
Yeah.
I'll say it every once in a while. But
Yeah.
to me, if I say it too much, it don't have meaning to it.
I
But
see what
I'll
you're saying.
show you like I care for you
Yeah.
Yeah.
by doing things for
I
you.
say, my thing, yeah, like faith in works. Like you don't got to, but I feel like it's a beauty in both.
Yeah.
It's a beauty because people can be like I love you, but then they doing you dirty and doing all that. It's like okay, you say you love me, but you're not really showing me and how you doing it.
But I'd rather somebody show me than tell me.
You
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You right.
Like that's how.
Show
I
them,
take-
yeah.
If
Yeah.
I see somebody going to extra stuff for me, because I usually don't like to ask for favors.
Yeah.
I never like to ask for a favor or anything. So if I come to you and ask for a favor, and you actually do what I'm saying, like in a way, like I'll be like, man, she fuck with me.
Yeah.
You don't gotta tell me
Okay.
that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I know I go harder for you now.
It's it's definitely more so show. Tell is just it.
I can tell a
thing.
girl anything.
You
bro.
can
I
you could
fly
tell
you out, bro.
yeah you could tell
You know,
anyone yeah.
That's the first thing, yo. I take you out to the Bahamas.
No
man.
contracts, bro. It's whatever, bro. It's you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a verbal contract. Like that shit don't hold nowhere. Like you
We
said
in Jersey.
it. Yeah,
Contracts
we in
don't
Jersey.
verbal
Like niggas
contract-
not.
Contracts don't hold weight around here like that.
There's
You
no
can
way.
sign- you can sign. That shit
Fuck
don't
that.
mean nothing. No,
Yeah.
Alright.
But words are definitely forever though. Well, bad words,
Yeah.
like hateful, kind of, putting someone
I
down.
think peop- I
That's
think-
my pet peeve.
Yeah, I think people be
Get your point across without, you know what I'm saying? Like,
being an asshole.
I don't like what you did, or I don't like how you said this. I don't like what you're doing right now. Not like you're dumb or what's wrong with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to learn that too, because I be seeing, sometimes like even just, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, that's not really nothing.
Productive.
Nothing. That's not productive.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't do anything. It just puts someone down. It's
more
not.
accusatory. than
Yeah, it's
anything.
more.
not
Yeah, like just say like. It's hard. I mean, easier said than done.
Yeah,
obviously,
no,
Right, 'cause
yeah.
in the
Right.
moment,
Easier said than
right,
done,
like,
but
if you think about it, if you break it down in the moment, you're like on first
Yeah.
you just know you're upset. Like,
Yeah,
why
you
the
sound-
fuck did you like? What's wrong with you? Like, why would you say
Yeah.
something like that? You know, like, but like you really kind of like.
But it's like, what are you really saying though?
Exactly. That's what you
What are
gotta
you really
really
saying?
understand why you're saying that,
Yeah.
right? It's like okay.
no, I feel rejected, like,
Yeah.
or I feel, I feel hurt.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Because if someone says that to you, your
Uh-huh.
thing is to be now defensive. Like, yo,
Yeah.
what's wrong
What
with
do
you?
you mean? What the fuck is wrong?
Yeah,
with
and
you?
then it's just like,
what the
yeah.
fuck is wrong with you?
And then y'all don't even talk about what originally caused
No.
it. Y'all just talk, yeah.
About like, yeah, that's why I don't fuck with this and this. You mad dirty, this, that, and the third. And then it becomes a whole fight just for no reason. So
Nah,
yeah,
for
I
real.
guess it's like it's having the words mean a lot,
Yeah.
and being able to transcribe your emotions in a way that it doesn't
Yeah.
hurt nobody's feeling, or not even hurt nobody's feeling, because sometimes you gotta
You gotta,
push a point across, but like
Yeah.
say it in a way that makes sense, that's coherent. Then if they choose to understand it or not, is their situation though. But if
Yeah,
you're
but
able
you
to
did your
say
part.
it in
Yeah.
a way that you know it's coherent, how you feel, then
Easier.
that's important. But
for sure. I know in relationships, I know it definitely got hard. Because I definitely know it's after the honeymoon stage, then you just try to get into the, you know how, because even me when I talk to my siblings, maybe, because I think it's, you know, it does start from the parents, because how your parents talk to you, it's how you and your siblings will sometimes talk.
Yeah.
Sometimes you always just be like, yo, what's wrong with you, or you know,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and then even you and your partner,
That's just what you.
y'all would
learn.
be kind of, and it's just something like that's how our parents talk to us.
Yeah,
Not,
yeah.
But it's like, so it is hard, because
To unlearn,
I'll be doing
right.
it, and in the moment I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like, damn.
Ooh.
In my
Like,
relationship,
that's not
siblings,
me, but isn't it?
it's
You
like,
know, in a way.
That's kind of
Sorry.
putting somebody in a box though, and then like when you hear that from somebody you love,
yeah,
right? When you hear that from somebody you care about, then it's like, damn, is something really fucked up with me?
yeah,
Type
right.
shit.
I
I
feel like
don't
that's
know.
something that's normalized too. That's the bad part.
I feel like for me, if that were to happen in a relationship, off the first time it happened, I'd be like, all right, fuck you. I'd be like, we're done. You know, because in my mind, it's like if someone if I love somebody, I'm willing to put aside, or I'm willing to overcome my own shit for the sake of it's like basically, you know, feeling dumb, looking dumb for the sake of us. It's like I want you to be able to do the same.
Yeah,
You know, I don't want you to react. I don't want you to snap at me because fuck you. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that to you, and I'm just not that kind of person. If
exactly.
you're the type of person to snap at me, fuck, that's just really, it's a respect thing. It's not that hard. How much do you really care for somebody if you're not willing to put aside stupid shit?
Not staying with that. Yeah,
You know, maybe you're not ready, and if you're not ready,
It's on you.
you know,
that's definitely mature. Because the thing is, yo, to be honest, that makes the pool a lot smarter. Because to be honest, though, for most people,
They can't do that.
it's a lot of people is really just wired or just born that way, and that's just how it's just
They never.
normalized. Like even me, I'm trying to stop. It's like, yo, just be slow,
Yeah.
slow to speak. Like just like you don't have to just yo.
Say
You know what I'm
everything
saying?
out,
The
yeah.
first thing, because the first thing is probably not nice and it's not productive, bro. And it's like, yo, like, but that's what I'm saying. The first convo we had, that's something you have to do every day, though. It's not like you just do it once, but like it's every day. You have to be like mindful.
You gotta reel it in.
Some days you may fail, and if you fail enough days, then yeah, the relationship over and all that shit. But you got to do it every day, like yo,
I think like what one of the best ways to think about it is like I think everybody has the right the reason to have an emotion. Like you have the right to feel how you feel, but
Yeah.
you don't have the right to act act on how you feel.
Ooh,
gangsta.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's basically what I'm trying to say. Like
Exactly.
that's basically
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Because you
Because
can you
can
have the right to be
validate.
mad,
Yeah.
to be angry, to be sad.
You have the right to feel like someone's
Feel like
like
whatever's
idiot,
happening, yeah.
dumbass. You have the right to feel that
but
way.
you cannot
You don't
go
have to
around
say
and
it,
say
though.
like you're a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
You could feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're a piece of shit right now, but you don't got to say that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like
Like-
sometimes it's also important to say those things.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
gotta come from like it's not
Hey,
like
yeah.
Really,
you gotta
really
be
being
real.
The way
You
you
gotta
say
be
it.
real about it though. You
The
can't be
way-
like you
yeah.
can't just say it every single
No,
time.
you're gonna
like-
lose his,
Yeah, in a way,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Wise way, yeah.
Yeah, you got to be able to reel it in. And
Make it,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah, you gotta reel it in.
Yeah,
You can't just say you a
Yeah.
fucking piece of shit and walk
Yeah.
away. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just-
Smack a person in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta really like
Like
okay,
a
but
shit,
this is
like,
why, this is
yeah.
why, this, and this, and this is why you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's
This is how you making me
conclusion.
feel like shit right now.
Yeah.
But it's a lot though, because not a lot of people can do that though.
Yeah.
That goes
Select
back
few.
to accountability though.
Like
Accountability.
you're dead
yeah.
ass being accountable for another person.
But
That's a lot of weight.
but that's what
Emotional
being
intelligence.
in a relationship, romantically is though.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a lot, but that's what makes it
Beauty in
beautiful.
it.
That's what makes it beautiful though,
You
because
kind of got it. You can't just be like about yourself, because then it's like
then you're missing the beauty. You're missing, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah,
Yeah.
that's what makes it hard, because that's the beauty of it, bro. Like yeah.
it's like kind of like when Kodak said like if you don't cheat on me, I can cheat on you type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the opposite of what we look at. You gotta both be like, nah, y'all both can't cheat on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Like like I'm cool, but you can't do that to me though. type
Yeah.
shit. You know, that's what it is really.
But I feel like as humans, that's really the default though. You have to outgrow that. That I can do it, but you can't type shit.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, which
You got it. That's what it is.
yeah, that's damn, bro. Yo, this was an OG
This was a
pod
pretty
though.
good one.
This is how
pretty
we
good.
started the pod though. Like
Yeah.
Evan was always part,
Yeah.
but then Evan ain't really mess with us, so they can say I'm not being on the pod no more.
I don't remember getting like an invite. I actually just walked here on my own accord. I
The
don't
last
remember.
time was
I
I
didn't
think
get
it
an
was
email.
It was June 23, bro.
I'm not CC'd. I'm not CC'd in the chat. I don't know. What's
Yo,
going
now
on.
we gotta have you. Last time was literally June, I think last year, bro. That's so crazy. Like literally,
It's a
12,
reunion.
13
Yeah, it's
months
like a
later.
reunion.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Good. That's good. Okay. That was
Yeah,
a good
man.
pod,
Nah,
though.
I rock with it.
The sun's
Anyone-
coming on already?
Anyone got a dime to end off? I don't really.
Dime. I don't really got no dime right now. Shout out. Battle rap. Been
Yo,
watching
battle
mad
rap.
battle rap lately.
He the only nigga to watch battle rap.
Yeah,
in
bro.
2024.
Shout out to Riot. Shout out what's his name?
Kendrick Lamar.
Fuck,
This
bro.
nigga's Kendrick. Yeah.
They
just
still
said
dragging
it.
that song.
What song?
They not like us,
They
bro.
not like us. They not like us. They not like
It's
us.
only the niggas that not like us that don't like it, bro.
Bro,
Like,
they song
they
is
not like
dragged
us.
out. It's played
You
out.
don't like it? You're a
It's,
big Drake. You like Drake a lot.
I mean, like, yeah, you know what I'm
Niggas
saying? Like,
can't
okay,
sound Dizzy
I'm
Drake,
not gonna
bro.
lie to you. It was cool. It was good. It's a good
Yeah,
song, but like,
yeah.
I'm over it.
You not a
We're
colleague.
all over it. Let's
You
all
not a
be honest,
colleague.
bro.
You a colonizer, bro.
Bro, we're all over it now.
Bruh.
We're all over
I
it.
don't know.
And Chubb's at the party playing with his nose now.
Damn.
Ibaka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
I hate it. Listen,
Yo,
bro,
Amanda,
you're brainwashed.
Yo, I don't think Amanda knows any Kendrick Lamar song, but she fuck with that song. She literally
And
don't.
this is why I still like. I can't believe people put Kendrick Lamar so high up on their
Yo.
list now just because of that.
Yo,
Like, recency bias be just killing me, bro. Because really, if you was really trying to put more songs on there,
yeah,
most of these people can't.
Why
I
are you
mean,
so
they
mad
can't-
about it though?
I'm
yeah.
not mad. I'm mad that it's
'Cause he a
still going
colonizer,
on.
bro.
Like,
Not a
'cause I
colleague.
know what it
That's
is.
what it
It's because
is.
him, right?
Uh-huh.
Coworker I have at work does the same thing that he does.
No, I think
every
it's
once in a
not.
while, she
I think
turns
it's
around and
because
goes,
of Cole, bro.
wah, 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 wah.
It's because Cole. It's because Cole dipped the beef. So now J Cole fans kind of like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, I was
Like,
saying
if he
because my
stated that, he
girl.
would have dragged niggas.
I was saying because my girl
You
don't
think?
listen to Kendrick Lamar at all, but she likes Not Like Us. Like she be playing that like all the time and watch all the TikToks and shit. She was like, "Yo, tell me about the beef. Like, break this
She
down
didn't
bar
know
by
the
bar."
beef?
She didn't even really know the beef like that. But when Not Like Us came, hey man,
Listen, bro, I got a coworker right behind me. She always be like, wah, 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 the whole time. Like, she turn
Gotta
around
hook
and
'em
be like,
up.
I'm like, bro, that shit
Yo.
dragging it, bro. That was last year, basically. That was that a year ago.
so bro, niggas still say Cockefeller.
No,
Nobody
nobody says
Niggas be
that.
saying it, bro.
No.
Niggas, my favorite.
Who said that, bro?
My favorite, like I was thinking that my favorite Kiss song, Jada, is 50 Cent diss. The Who Shot You? Like niggas
Shot
be playing disses, bro. Niggas still talk about, bro. If you talk about top fives or some shit, niggas always gonna say Jay-Z, Nas, and talk about who won that beef. Niggas always gonna bring that shit up, and that shit was like,
Old niggas.
but still, we gonna be the old niggas. For now, that's us. The 10-year-olds now, they gonna be
Kendrick is
like,
not in my top 5.
see, nigga hate you now. He being unreasonable.
He's not in my top 5.
He's being unreasonable right now.
You see, and now I gotta hear this from everybody.
Wait, what's your top
What?
five? then? What is your top five? I feel like that's.
In no order.
Alright, no order.
In my preference.
Yeah.
I'll probably throw Jay. I'll probably throw Kiss on there. I'll throw J. Cole. I'll throw Drake in there. And then the fifth one I could rotate a lot of people. I could maybe I throw Wayne in there.
See, that's unreasonable. I feel like because he.
Unreasonable. You gonna tell me my taste is unreasonable?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that, nigga.
you see how these niggas
No,
start to act
because
now,
he
bro?
purposely taking Kendrick off to prove his point, though.
No, I said personally,
if you
mine.
watch, you definitely put Kenny in the top 5 in any of our episodes. I feel like if you go
No.
back, you definitely be
Personally?
saying you put the big 3 in your top 5. Like you
If
said,
we're talking about now,
no, like if you go to
In general?
you was definitely
Nah, I
saying
would
Jay,
I would
Drake, and Kendrick. You was it
You
was
have to put
definitely in
the
that
big three
top
in the
5.
top five, though.
I don't think so. I wouldn't put Drake in. I don't think niggas really unless
I
you
think
talking
Drake
about
got a lot of hits in there, bro.
if you're talking
I
about
think
hits.
he stood up a lot of the culture for a long
I was
time.
gonna say, so what do you define as being like hip worthy or like
Yeah, I
that's
feel like
a
hits isn't really
definition
that good because like what Kendrick was saying, like you're not a colleague, you're a colonizer, bro. Like it's different. And I think my thing was I was looking
Ooh.
with Drake, cause look,
Yeah,
Drake
yeah,
is Jewish and
ooh.
black. So even Drake, this nigga was talking about, like, me as a black person, if I have beef with another black person, I'm not gonna start talking about slaves and shit like that. Like, it's like something where it's like,
He said, but I have this PowerPoint, but you know.
right? It's like, my thing with Drake, like, he did it to himself. Because he say he black, so why he always try to act like he not black in a sense?
What do you mean?
Like, the thing when he was talking about, like, Kendrick, you always trying to rap like you trying to free the slaves. It's like, as a black person, that's not something you would say, like, because Drake is Jewish. Drake is Jewish.
You going into semantics right
I'm
now.
saying, look,
You
Drake
going
is
into too much into the weeds, bro.
Drake is Jewish.
That don't make him the greatest, bro.
That makes him a colonizer, because Drake is Jewish. You think Drake is going to tell another Jewish person?
Judaism is a
You trying
religion.
to
Judaism is
no,
a
but
religion.
Jew as a, that's his, like, he was like, you could be, no, but Jewish is identity too. Like, you can be born Jewish.
So then, what defines a colleague then? Which
A
is the
colleague
same
would be
question.
like-
what defines someone as being a top, top contender? Is it for like what significance?
I would say
that?
significance,
Yeah.
culture,
Uh-huh.
and tradition and history.
All
my
Right?
God.
Tradition.
He's just
Because-
holding shit now.
No, I'm saying, like, look, because
He's
all of
focusing.
us, like, if I tell you to name 20 Biggie songs or 10 Biggie songs, you're not going to name 10, 20 Biggie songs.
No.
But out of respect and tradition and history, you're going to put Biggie in that top 5 because that's what OGs is. That's
Oh my
history.
God.
You go, like, you're not about to, right? Like,
So just because you're not putting Drake in your top 5,
No,
is
I'm
that
saying-
tradition history?
I'm
He's been running
saying-
the game for 10 to 15 years.
nah,
bro.
but Drake is like them K-pop. That's what
No,
Kendrick. We taking the colonizers out. We taking the colonizers
No,
out,
no,
bro.
no,
We taking the colonizers
no,
out.
bro.
My thing is, like,
he's a lead hitter in R&B and hip hop
But it's-
and rap, bro.
but the lead, like, my thing is, like, so the main thing we talking about. So
Hey.
Drake is Jewish. You think Drake is gonna tell another Jewish person? You trying to rap like you trying to free niggas from the Holocaust? Like,
Oh my
you
God.
think he would tell a Jewish person that, right? Because Drake is Jewish. So it's like you not gonna tell another Dominican some shit like, oh, you trying to free the DR niggas from, like, you not about
Yeah,
to
it's just
do
kind
it
of I
as.
see your point.
It's like, or Drake being in blackface. Like, no nigga's gonna be in blackface. That's black. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he doing it, so that's why, like, niggas kind of put him on the side of, like, okay, you trying to just come in just to do this. But
You're taking a. I thought we were talking about music.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But
like, culture-
I was gonna say.
but that
talking
ties
about
into
artists?
culture, tradition, history, where niggas like, no, Drake not even really doing this. He just kind of, like, he just trying to use Quavo to be an ATL nigga. He using this. It's like, he not really. He a ghostwriter nigga.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
but
He
he's the
not.
type, no, my thing is, if you're talking about
Well,
impactful,
what about
impactful.
money? Because money doesn't.
Drake blows him out the water.
But money is like, we got
You can't
inflation.
talk, if you
That's
talk about
business.
money, if you talk about how many hits you've ever had, if
That
you talk
talks.
about any Grammys or whatever
That
you ever
talks,
had,
yeah.
Drake
But-
blows all these
Accolades,
niggas out
that-
the accolades and all that. He blows
It
all these
talks.
niggas out the
I
water.
feel like
But
it's a fair
then-
So that's why
conversation
he's trying
on
to
both parts.
pull that away from that.
It's a fair
It's a
conversation, but
different
then
side of the coin.
we gotta now talk about Drake got more
Ooh.
awards than Jay-Z, than every other nigga, Tupac, all these
So
niggas. So are we
exactly-
putting Drake at one? Like, because we not, and it's Drake. You gotta add Taylor Swift, these K-pop niggas.
No, but we
You're not gonna
talking-
put some
but
K-pop
what
niggas.
type of genre are we talking about?
No, hip hop, K-pop niggas be rapping. We're not about to put
All
these
right, but do you
niggas.
think hip hop is different than rap?
Hip hop, yeah, is different than rap. Yeah, rap is now. Hip hop was like, okay, African Americans starting it, and then rap is more so. Like, just
Adaptation
the-
or like some kind of
Rap
yeah.
is okay. So hip hop is rap plus the culture.
So is Drake hip hop?
He's everything.
He's hip hop artist. I would say yeah, he's hip hop. He's just not hip hop in the sense of, like, I wouldn't say people wouldn't 5 years from now, we're not gonna talk about Drake the same way we talk about
Is
Pac.
Kendrick hip hop?
Big.
Ooh.
I would say yeah, Kendrick definitely hip hop.
Kendrick's hip hop.
Because
I would
your
say.
greatest, your favorite rappers, but Kendrick as one of their greatest though. That's the
So wait,
tradition
what is
and
hip hop then?
like tradition and history, like moving the culture forward,
Yeah.
black culture,
But I
moving.
mean, I feel like in that sense, Drake has brought in so many of these artists that we know now.
Ooh.
He's brought all these artists to the scene.
Has he really brought niggas to the
Yes, he
scene,
put
or
a
is he
sign on
moving with these niggas that's already popping in their particular scene?
Yeah,
Like,
but they
he-
wouldn't have been seen without a push like him.
But like who though? Like Block Boy JB or some shit like that.
JB.
like,
There's
like,
mad niggas, bro.
like
He even made Burner and them popping like that. out
Burn Up.
here.
Nah, I mean, But they was already popping. Like, if you Nigerian or you African, you
Yeah,
know
but
these niggas.
It's different from being like popping in your country and
Yeah.
popping around the world.
You right. But then that's not really hip hop. That's just more so.
All right, so I think a big issue, right,
Yeah.
is that Drake is
All the
an
Canada
entertainer.
ones. Wait, I'm talking about my fault. What's some niggas out there from?
Party and
Party,
Weekend.
The Weeknd. Those
But
are big artists.
Weekend blew up after he
Yeah.
left Drake though. But it's like these niggas is talented. Like all Drake, he put these niggas in the OVO
Kodak,
sweatshop.
Migos.
He ain't put those niggas on.
Oh.
Those niggas is
Migos-
popping. Like
Oh.
he
They popped off with that nigga.
he
bro.
met with these niggas as they was kind of reaching the peak. Migos already had the mixtape. They already
He's the gatekeeper. He let niggas through. He was not gatekeeping these niggas. He let these niggas through, bro.
But it's like in a sense of like
Ice Spice, he co-signed, bro.
he coasted, but it's like in a sense of like if you're talking about like as a rapper and just rap, but like hip hop, like the culture kind of, right? Because these things I'm talking about, like, you know, as a black man, there's things like I consider myself black. There's things I'm just not gonna do. I'm not gonna wear blackface.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna joke about freeing slaves and shit. Like
Yeah,
it's just like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's things like
Okay.
if you are black or you consider yourself black, it's just things
Yeah.
it's weird. Or older interviews where Drake is like, I hate these when black people try to act ghetto, or he says like nigger.
Oh.
Like that's how he used to say it because
Yeah.
the way he grew up. It's like things where it's like when he says, okay, you're not a colleague, you're colonizers, in the sense of like you're just kind of using the culture to, you know, get big, do this and that, but that's not really you.
I guess you could say that, but he's also making the culture bigger, though. I think he's.
But it's not
he's
about
pushing the culture too.
But that don't bringing the culture bigger. That
He's
a gentleman
pushing the
to
culture,
one
right?
that we
Like,
got K-pop.
If he didn't push the culture, the world wouldn't be able to see like this thing, right?
Nah,
Like,
hip hop was already doing this thing before. But I mean,
I don't know. I think
I
we
would
can
say-
agree to disagree on this.
I would say like
Like niggas really don't want to give shine though. That's
He-
the thing, right?
he
Like,
make
you
the
have to have
culture
somebody
bigger.
to bring everything to the spotlight.
nah, but for what does commercializing the culture? Who does that benefit? Just commercializing.
Even the artists, the other people that get to be embraced. Now, bro, if you listen to what was it, 105.1 or whatever,
Yeah.
10 years ago, they was not playing no Burna Boy. They was not playing no Bad Bunny. They was not playing these shits, bro.
But Bad Bunny
you can go on
isn't-
there and listen to Spanish music on 105.1 now, bro.
Is that because of Drake though?
I don't think that's really Drake.
I mean,
Like
just,
Drake
you know
isn't
what I'm
the.
saying.
If you got
But
that.
Wizkid, Burna, like these
But
guys.
these niggas was popping. These niggas
They was popping in their
before.
area.
No, but even I mean I'm Nigerian, but I'm not literally in Nigeria though. Like,
Yeah, but you're not. I didn't know about
Like-
Burna Boy and Wizkid before that.
but
I'm gonna
like
tell you that right now.
I ain't know a lot of like a lot of Spanish people. Like it's not. It wasn't Drake that made me know who Bad
But
Bunny
you
is
now
and all
you
that.
look into it and you be like,
It's not because
oh,
of Drake though.
But it's a
good cosign.
but it's like it's more of a like a
Oh,
he
I
was
thought
with
it was
this. Oh, this person sound nice. Let me
Yeah.
go into this discography now.
It-
It's a more of like I'm gonna tap more people into that person's music, and I think that's pushing the culture.
That's
pushing,
good.
like-
But I would say it's a downside too because we also have when you commercialize a culture, now we just have things that are detrimental. Like we have a Sexy Red or some shit like that where niggas aren't really
See,
as
now-
black people we put it like
Now
we
you
put it.
hating now.
I'm not hating.
You
I'm not
hating
hating.
now.
I'm saying
'Cause
especially with
a lot
black
of women
people.
like Sexy Red.
I'm not gonna women
That
like
is-
Sexy Red. Most of her fans is women, but I'm saying in terms of like black people, because I think if you look at black people versus maybe Spanish, white, and things like that, if you look at their greatest, we're not demeaning them if that makes sense. We're not just playing them at their lowest type shit. Like we be displaying black people as dumb niggas is ghetto and all this and that. It's like, is that what we pushing? Like when you see a black person now, they gotta be like, yo, know what I'm saying? Like niggas gotta be a certain way.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if
Like-
everybody was a rapper like Kendrick or a conscious rapper, this shit would be boring.
But not everyone conscious
It
though.
would be bad boring, bro.
You right.
When-
You right.
If we all had
I
these
mean,
things, when did
J.
who
Cole-
did Kendrick really put on?
Bro, it's not even
Who did even Kendrick
Compton.
put on?
Nah, we gotta come back with facts. I mean, it's not even about that because you say niggas that was already hot though before.
I'm just
Like,
saying, I'm just saying, really.
I see where you're coming from.
Kendrick really had himself. I never really seen him push nobody else.
I mean, you can say you can say TDE before he left. All these niggas.
Them niggas was. I
You're
heard
not
that.
looking-
Like I heard like
what is Ari? No. What's her other name? SZA
SZA?
SZA was
Nah,
popping
but
before Kendrick.
SZA was like, nah.
SZA had that
Her debut was like 20.
bro. Before
15,
Kendrick, she
bro.
was popping, bro.
Nah, that's cap.
Before that, bro.
Nah, unless you was there underground though. SZA was like 2015,
nice,
bro.
That,
had,
bro,
like,
and then
that
what
debut.
else? What is the nigga that made broccoli? What was his name?
But that was he not from Cali though, Dram. He not from Cali. I'm talking about like TD, like all them.
Schoolboy Q.
That
He was already popping.
They was the same time, but they wasn't really popping like that. They wasn't mainstream. They was more so like underground. They wasn't like doing like.
But
top
that's the
5
same thing that you're
Billboard.
saying about Drake then.
Yeah, right. I don't think it's more so about putting niggas up top because what does that mean?
What about Eminem?
Eminem is cool. A lot of like our favorite people, they jack Eminem for real. Like Dre, you're not gonna forget all these niggas. And Eminem isn't damaging to the culture. He's not damaging to the culture.
Well, who told you could be the culture police?
I'm not saying culture police. I'm saying like Eminem isn't like niggas don't really like we can acknowledge that Eminem is what he is too because not only is he a good rapper, but like he's white and he's a good rapper. But him just being he a stand up dude, like niggas rock with
Who
M.
he is.
Yeah, and our OGs rock with M, like tradition and history, like J. Cole, like Kendrick. Kendrick said Eminem was a reason, like he was trying to rap how he trying to rap. Like that's crazy. Like and like I'm saying, like or Mac Miller, some shit like that. Like niggas, they fuck with him. Like it's not like he white and he, like nah, like and these niggas ain't.
So it's not a race thing.
It's not really a
even
race thing. It's about you as a person, right? Mac is white as hell. Emma is white as like these niggas, and they wasn't trying to be like niggas rap. They was just rapping as themselves type shit.
Yeah. So you feel
Like,
authenticity.
It's really authenticity. Like it's not really about, cause no one gonna hate him. Maybe people don't like M cause he white and stuff like that. But M a dope rapper, and for the hip hop culture, he helped bring hip hop to white people can now like hip hop cause they like M and shit and that, and through M now they know all these other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's more so like that. Like M, like yo, niggas love Mac Miller, bro. Niggas love Mac Miller, bro.
That's true.
I don't really know no other white rappers like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Asher
Mac.
Rock, was he like a good song there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Out of
Kid.
college,
Or like
college.
Alchemist or something like that.
Mhm.
White as hell.
Mhm.
But he a nigga though. He had every cookout. He
So,
invited to the cookout.
I don't know. Listen, I would put him up there.
No, Drake is cool. I like him with the melodies. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you know what I'm saying?
Personally, my thing is just I'm tired of the song. I'm still gonna stand on it.
You seen Curry and LeBron and Curry?
Curry, me and Curry are the same thing.
But LeBron the GOAT though. LeBron like it, so I like it.
is a
LeBron like
professional meat glazer. he be glazing, dog.
Yo.
He don't even know the words. Put the whole song on for him, word for word. Let him
The
sing
thing
it, bro.
is, I feel like it's easy.
Like put just a beat. You think LeBron knows the
Stop it
song?
as soon as he starts.
All you
You
gotta
know
say,
you think he knows the
bro,
song?
not like us. All you gotta say is the certified lover boy, certified pedophile, and the wop wop wop. That's it, and that's it. And niggas going crazy. Niggas, that's all you gotta know. Wop 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 wop.
And
it start
Curry
quick.
said, I'm tired of this fucking song, bro.
Curry light skin, bro. Light skin niggas different. You just gotta start crip walking to the A minor part, and you good, bro. That's it. That's all niggas know. That's all
Alright.
niggas.
That's why I'm gonna start packing it up, bro. I'm gonna pack this up. This is a wrap.
Yo, I'm gonna start playing that shit before every
He
part.
gonna be
though.
playing this
That's the
next
outro.
year, bro.
I gotta learn how to crip walk. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to appropriate gang culture. As a nigga from the suburbs, but from the East Coast too. So, but yeah, they not like us. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere streaming.
Streaming every
Basement
platform.
Pod. We out. We gonna get Evan on the next
Good-
episode.
Bow.
Hopefully. Yes, sir.